What's up, guys? There's a problem with my camera, guys, so I was trying to get everything ready. I'm set up, just wrapping my cord around so I don't have to worry about dead batteries. The light is probably way too bright. I gotta adjust everything. Saints haven't kicked off yet. Haven't kicked off yet. I just gotta move the light, change the lighting a little. I think the light's too bright. What's up, guys? People were in my house, so there's stuff all over. I'm just gonna grab the Saints haven't kicked off. It probably is doing it like right now. I'm just gonna go grab my iPad. I'll be right back, guys. Saints game didn't kick off yet.
As the Patriots celebrate a last-second victory, we are live with the Denver Broncos, who have no quarterbacks to play in the game today. They have started with Philip Lindsay in the Wildcat formation. We will see some of Kendall Hinton.
The kickoff just happened, guys. We're red zone. They're red zone live right now. Saints game, red zone live. I'm dying down this. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right. Get the laptop over here. I gotta go get my jersey. This is sacrilegious that I'm not wearing my jersey and the game has started. Broncos start with the ball and they get first down on a 2nd and 8. Broncos are starting with the ball. I'm gonna go get my jersey because this is sacrilegious that I'm not wearing it and the game has started. If we lose, it's my fault. I will take full blame for the Saints losing. I'm just going to dye the light down a little. I think that's better. All right, guys. Everybody in the chat, talk, say what's up. I'll be right back, and I'll check the chat. Broncos wanted to start their coach as quarterback, but the league said no. Yeah, Ryan was talking to me this morning saying, check your fantasy team. The Broncos might be starting a wide receiver at quarterback. And that's what happened last week. Taysom Hill got like 30 points as a tight end as quarterback. They considered him a quarterback, even though he's tight end, which he's both. He's both. But you could put him in as a tight end. So last week, one of my people on fantasy had potentially 2 quarterbacks. Their tight end got 30 points. That's unheard of because he was a quarterback. What's up, Red Yoshi? I love you too. I got to go get my jersey, but I don't want to miss a play. We got red zone action, Saints game, 2nd and 7. Broncos got the ball. They're about to cross midfield, and they don't. It's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 48. Once it changes possession, I'll go get my jersey, guys. It's 3rd and 2 from the 48. Broncos about to pass midfield. They start with the ball. One of the Panthers missed a touchdown in the end zone, reversed his body, and he's down, untouched. So no one hurt him. He hurt himself. 3rd and short. Broncos throw out of bounds. It's going to be a changeover on downs. Unless they go for it on 4th and 2 from their own 48. They got to go 52 yards, way out of field goal range. I think the Broncos are going to kick it back to the Saints. I think the Broncos are kicking it back. Panthers are about to kick a field goal. They got a minute and a half left in the game, and they're up. The kick is good, which puts them up by 6. The Panthers are leading the Vikings by 6 with under 2 minutes. Falcons are killing the Raiders. Oh my God, Atlanta's winning 40-6 against the Raiders. Falcons 3-7, Raiders 6-4. Falcons are winning 40-6. Insanity on that game. Buffalo Bills leading by 10 with a minute left, but the Chargers got the ball. He airs it out. Hail Mary. It's caught for the touchdown. They're saying he's a yard short. It's caught on a Hail Mary, but they're saying he's a yard short of the touchdown. It's Hunter Henry. But even if he makes it, they're still down by a field goal. Even if they make it, they got under a minute, and they're down by a field goal. I'm going to go get my jersey. Saints getting the ball back, guys. Broncos did not convert on third. It's going to be Saints ball.
Yeah, that was pretty clear call there. Giving him a stiff arm to try and get the 4th and 17 play. It's 3rd and 12 here. Nick Chubb can ice him with a first down. Oh, and he just lands at the line. The Cleveland Browns are going to make the Jags burn their last time out, but that was a game-winning play by Nick Chubb and Cleveland. It would appear the Browns will win that game on the road and go to 8-3 on the year. 8-3 Cleveland Browns. Here comes 4th and 27. Herbert heaves. He's got a big arm. And it's close. It's caught down to the 5.
They redid the, oh my God.
They got no timeouts, guys. You got to hurry up, and you need 2.
Guys, Broncos game, Chargers game is almost over. I'm going red zone right now because the Saints are timeout. Chargers missed. They got the Hail Mary. It was off by a yard. They got reversed, called back, throw it again, and get the same play off. They literally got put back 10 yards, redid the same play, and got it in almost the exact same spot. The only problem is the Chargers are going to score and be down by 3. It's 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 6. Throw to the back of a receiver. Incomplete pass. It's 6 seconds. I just want to see how this game unravels. We got 6 seconds left. I want you to be able to see my Drew Brees number. This is in honor of him. This armrest. Drew Brees armrest over here. Yeah, they can't win the game. The Chargers are about to score a touchdown with 6 seconds left, but they can't win the game because they're down by 10. Had the first play worked out, it would have been fine. This is my LSU shot glass. As you can see, I don't have any of my stuff ready. Saints game is coming back from timeout. Is he? Is Kirk Cousins too good of a quarterback? All right, we got the Saints, but it's still commercial timeout. Still commercial timeout in the Saints game. Guys, I have a lot more energy today. I got the fullest night's sleep I did in weeks yet last night. Last night, I was like, I'm not doing nothing. It was Thanksgiving weekend. I got a lot done because I had a day off of work this week because of Thanksgiving. So I took a long rest last night. Needed it. I haven't had a day off in like months. I can't remember. Since the arcade reopened back in September, I have not had a day off in God knows how long. Taysom Hill at quarterback. 1st and 10 from the 20. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 4 yards. Latavius Murray. Vikings get the touchdown. They go up. It's tied up with the Panthers. Extra point pending. Vikings scored a touchdown in under a minute. I don't know why the clock's running, but it's tie score, extra point pending. Saints, Taysom Hill at quarterback. 2nd and 6. Zeros on the score. Anoush, I cannot show the screen. You get it suspended. Saints, 1st down. Latavius Murray up the middle gets the 1st down for the Saints. Or is that Oh, no, that was Callaway. They sent Callaway in as a run play. Saints first down. That's all I care about. But Anush, I cannot show the screen. I could do the volume and I could scream my head off, but if I showed the screen, I get a suspended channel. I've had it happen. But welcome to the chat. Saints, ball on the 30, 1st and 10. Saints convert on their first drive. Taysom Hill throwing. It was right on the outside to Michael Thomas, but he couldn't get a hand on. He got a hand on it, but it was like out of bounds, poorly thrown, no good. I'm going to put the pillow like this. Here we go, guys. The Vikings could take the lead by 1 with the extra point against the Panthers. Not that the Panthers matter anymore at 4 and 7, but I just like to see them die. Extra point is good. The Vikings lead with 46 seconds. Taysom Hill runs the ball on 2nd and 10. Taysom Hill runs it, gets about 2 yards. Taysom Hill running the ball. Hey, Panthers got about 40 seconds or something like that. They got like 40 seconds to score a field goal. It's doable. They got timeouts and stuff. Panthers need a field goal to win. It's Saints ball, 3rd and 7. Saints ball, 3rd and 7. Taysom Hill at quarterback. Kamara lined up next to him. And here we go. Oh, I think we're going blitz. Oh, what did they do? What are they doing? I think their Broncos are saying they went off sides. False start Saints. Damn it! False start Saints. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. Not looking good. I think the center moved. My God, the guy in the Broncos is freaking out. Like, why did it take you so long to make the call? Shut your mouth and get off my field. 3rd and 12, Saints ball from the 28. Taysom Hill throwing, and he's sacked at the 20. They lost another 8 yards or so. Sacked at the 20. They literally went right back to where they started. The Saints have 0 yards on offense on their first drive because they just lost everything on that play. Maybe they'll give them the 21-yard line. Maybe. Not good, guys. Saints 4th down. They got a 1st down and then lost yards and then got a sack. They're going to kick it back to the Broncos. Oh, my God. The Titans are up 45-26. Rams game is going. They just intercepted the ball. Or maybe that was just a really lucky catch. Panthers got 40 seconds. We're in a timeout now with the Saints. Panthers got 40 seconds. And on the first throw, they go for over 30 yards. They're at midfield. They have no timeouts left, though. They literally just got 35, 40 yards on a pass play up the middle. There's an injury on the Vikings, which is going to give them a timeout. What luck. I am sorry for the Vikings, guy. They literally got an injury on the Vikings, gives them an automatic timeout. So Panthers don't have to rush to the line. They can take their time. It's a runoff, though. They run off some time, but they got 25 seconds now. That's way more time than they would have had if they had to run to the line and spike the ball. Where are they at, man? Teddy Bridgewater from like the 15 throws it to the 50, and it's caught. And there's an injury on the Vikings, giving them extra time. So now the Panthers ball, guys. Timeout in the Saints game. What's up, Ryan? Timeout in the Saints game. It is Panthers ball. They're about 15, 20 yards out of field goal range. Field goal wins it. The Vikings just took the lead by 1. It's 28-27. Vikings lead. I mean, the Panthers probably won't factor in, but I just like to see because they're division guys. Out of bounds, they ran about 4 seconds, but got about 4 yards. If you average a yard a second, you'll win this game. Denver has the ball, 1st and 10. We're on red zone. He does a crazy trick play, and they lose 3 yards. Clock ticking. 8 minutes in the first quarter for the Saints, guys. Saints game, tie score, 0-0. Both teams out at the first possession. Neither team crossed midfield. Catches made, but they have no time. They got 12 seconds to line up. They're about 10 yards out of field goal range. Oh, no, they can actually hit from here. They're at the 35. Oh, man, Bridgewater's injured, guys. Teddy Bridgewater is running off the field, dragging his arm. I don't know what's wrong, but the last play of the game might have to be run. Oh, no, they're just going to send out the kicking unit. Guys, this is a crazy end of the Panthers game. Saints game is running right now, but nothing interesting. They're sending out their kicker. It's Panthers ball. It's a 54-yard attempt, and this probably will end the game. There might be a second or two left. 6 seconds on the game. Panthers down by 1. Teddy Bridgewater just left the game with an injury on the last play. And here goes the kick. It's way off. It is way off, and there is a second left, but it's going to be Vikings taking a knee. That's it, guys. They're going to make the Vikings run a second. That's it. I think they're saying game over. Don't even worry about it. Even though there is a second left, they're running off the clock. He totally missed, guys. It was way off. Not even close. It shanked left way before it even had a chance. The Panthers lose by 1 on a Minnesota Miracle, they're saying. Minnesota Miracle. That's it, guys. Panthers game's over. Let's go back to the Saints. I thought they were going to show the Saints game on Red Zone, but I guess they want to break my heart. Broncos ball, 4th and 12. They're kicking back to the Saints, guys. Broncos are kicking it back. It was another 3 and out. Saints, no fair catch. Runs it on the outside line. Gets to about the 26, 27. I'll take it, guys. Saints going to start the ball after the timeout. It's a commercial timeout. Change on possession. It's Saints ball. 7:38 on the clock. No one scored, guys. Neither team has passed midfield. Neither team has converted on their last possession. Saints almost intercepted on the Broncos' last play before they got the ball back. I didn't see that play, but Lattimore dropped it. Doesn't matter. Went back to the Saints anyway. I'm going to turn up Red Zone just for some background yelling. Final play. Tennessee still got 2 minutes left, but they're up by 19. Did you pick the guy up in fit? Ryan, I don't know if someone else beat me to it or not, but he wasn't. I couldn't find him, or he didn't qualify as a wide receiver. Ryan was telling me to jump on fantasy football because the quarterback on Denver is also a wide receiver, so you can use him as a wide receiver and get crazy good points. I don't know if someone else beat me to it on my fantasy team or my team didn't count him, but when I typed in wide receivers, he wasn't there. So I don't know for sure. All I know is I don't have him, but I also am leading this game. The guy that I'm right now, I have 6 players left in fantasy, and the guy I'm playing had 1, and I was already leading by 50 points. So I easily won this game, is what I'm saying. Easily won the game because I am already up by twice his score with 1 player. So it didn't really matter. Brandon Press, what's up, brother? Brandon Press is in the house. Saints timeout, Saints ball when we come back. It's 0-0. Both teams have not passed midfield yet. Neither team has passed midfield. The Saints do not have a offensive yard. Everything that they got on offense on their first drive, they lost because they were sacked and thrown back. How about Pittsburgh, guys? Pittsburgh at 10-0 canceled their Thanksgiving Day game and are playing on Tuesday night. I am so mad because, one, I was very much looking forward to watching that game on Thanksgiving, and two, I work Tuesday night, so I can't see the Steelers game now. So I missed the game on Thanksgiving and can't even see it. Saints ball, red zone action, guys. It's third down. They just ran first down, 4 yards. Second down, maybe a yard, guys. I'm going red zone volume.
To 0 passing yards.
0. This is Saints, red zone.
Broncos and Saints.
Listen, they're sitting there with 2 deep safeties right now defending this running game against the Saints with just their front 7.
Taysom Hill, everyone lined up. Nobody in the backfield. 3rd and 5, Saints ball. No one in the backfield. Throwing. Taysom Hill gets sacked again for a loss of 5 or 6 yards, guys. Man. I'm lowering the volume. Saints just got off the field. 4th down. Both drives. Saints have been out there for 2 drives. Both ended with a massive sack on Taysom Hill for a loss. Saints have negative yards on offense after 2 drives. Negative yards after 2 drives, and the Saints are kicking back to the Broncos. Patriots won on a last-second field goal. I saw it coming, Ryan, but I did not see if it was good or not. I saw that they were kicking, but I had to run around and set everything up. Tampa Bay versus the Chiefs, and the Chiefs just got a huge play by Hill. Chiefs are almost in field goal range against Tampa Bay. They just kicked off. What do we got? We got Bryce Clements. Bryce Clements, we cannot be doing this. If you are talking about the Saints, which I am assuming you are correct, sir. My God, negative yards on the first 2 drives. Taysom Hill getting sacked on 3rd down both times. Broncos, they just kicked back. Broncos, after the timeout, starting with the ball. Their 3rd possession, haven't crossed midfield, but the Saints have negative yards. My God, timeout for the Saints, guys. They have Tampa Bay on red zone. Chiefs are in field goal range. They start with the ball. The game just started, though. They're in it 30 seconds. Saints, guys, they did convert a first down, but then the 2 sacks put them in the negative for yardage. Broncos aren't doing much, though. Broncos D is solid. Broncos offense is doing nothing. So defenses are holding it to a scoreless game in the Saints. Chiefs are on red zone, 2nd and 5, and they're in field goal range. Looks like a false start. Oh my God, Tampa Bay commits 2 back-to-back neutral zone infractions, giving the Chiefs an automatic first down. And now they're much better field goal position and have a 1st and 10. When is Thanksgiving? Has it happened yet? Ryan, Thanksgiving was last Thursday. Thursday, I was going to do a live stream of the Pittsburgh Steelers-Ravens game. And they canceled the game because of Corona. It is now on Tuesday, so I did not stream a game. I did a bunch of videos, got a lot done, giving me a day off last night. I actually was I watched the Tyson fight. I was actually up late editing the Tyson fight. If you guys haven't seen, I did the entire Tyson fight, which was like an hour plus in under 3 minutes. If you count the intro with the walk-ins and the exit with the interviews and everything, it was way over an hour. I got it all edited up into a 3-minute video. Snoop Dogg hosted. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Go check it out. You get to see entertaining Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight. Tyson is 54, Roy Jones Jr. 51. Roy Jones Jr. was heavy, guys. He looked, I mean, the dude had muscle, don't get me wrong, but he had some weight on him. I guess he was trying to put on weight because Tyson is way bigger than him, way more muscle, way more power. It looked like Roy Jones Jr. was getting beat on. Roy Jones Jr. was just getting pummeled. But here we go, guys. We have Saints game, Broncos ball. Broncos run on the first down, barely, if anything, get a yard. On 1st and 10, Broncos barely, if anything, get a yard. Ryan saying Roy Jones Jr. looked like he wanted out of there. Tyson was clearly told not to go for the head. Ryan, you are totally right. During the fight, it was all body shots. Tyson barely went for headshots. Maybe 2 or 3 times I can remember Tyson went for headshots, and they were light. Tyson was going heavy in round 8. The last round, it was an 8-round fight. Tyson went hard on the body. You can see, watch my video, I included every hard body shot from round 8. In the end, Roy Jones Jr. was just retreating, and Tyson was running at his body. Like, there are 2 times where you see Tyson lift him off the ground. He's just like, boom, boom. Body shots, wide open body shots on Roy Jones Jr. And Tyson held back. They called the fight a draw. There's no way. Tyson easily won that fight. Tyson easily held back, and they called it a draw. I guess they want to be nice. They do that with exhibition matches. Like, we don't want to embarrass the other guy. But I thought Tyson clearly won that fight. The only thing Roy Jones Jr. did was at the end, he kept growling like a dog and going like, wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. And he was like barking and throwing barrages of jabs, but none of them made any connection. He like did it. It was like he was shadow boxing with the air. None of them connected with Tyson. It was all for show. Then he did like a little run around the ring and was doing like little haymaker kind of things. It was all for show. It was all in good fun. Mario Lopez, AC Slater himself, and Snoop Dogg hosted it, which was hilarious. It was like an 80s, 90s reunion. 4th down, Broncos, red zone. They're going to have to kick back to the Saints again, and it's Saints ball. They just kicked back on red zone. I'm a little delayed on this because they're kicking right here. So there they go. It's Saints ball, guys. I'm actually not that far behind. My stream is pretty accurate this time. It's only about 20-second delay. Saints getting the ball back. Broncos 3 and out again. So no team has crossed midfield. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Saints going to start with the ball from the 26. And we're going red zone. I'm going red zone volume, guys. Live. Latavius Murray. It's a throw play, but they get a yard. I'm going to go red zone volume, guys, so you can hear what they're saying.
Little screen to Murray, little swing pass to Murray, slides out, forces him out of bounds. But he has just been so good. He calls the defense. He's the guy in charge out there, getting people lined up, making sure that everybody kind of knows what's going on. Josie Jules had a great.
I mean, Ryan, I'm happy I didn't get him in. He's not doing anything. Jewel at quarterback is also a wide receiver. I was trying to get him on fantasy because they'll put up points, but they're doing nothing. Taysom Hill runs on 2nd and 8, and they get 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and maybe 5 or 4. 4 they're giving it. 3rd and 4, guys. Red zone action. Saints game.
You're trying to get at him is you're trying to get a matchup. So if you cut the field in half, you say, hey, you got 5 guys on that side.
3rd and 4. Taysom Hill at quarterback. We're down to 2 minutes game clock. Zeros on the board. Neither team has crossed midfield. Taysom Hill, everyone lined up, spread the field. Catch made, but it's about a foot short of first down. Michael Thomas catches the ball It's about a foot short, and red zone is cut. They cut red zone from the Saints. I don't know, guys. The Saints might go for it. I don't think so, though. They got 4th and a couple feet, but they're inside their own 30. Like, if they don't score, they're giving the Broncos a field goal without even doing anything. Saints are going to have to kick it back. It's going to be another 3 and out. KC had 1st and 10 from the 1-yard mark, I believe, and settled for a field goal. I can't believe KC versus Tampa Bay. They literally had 1st and 10 from either the 1 or the 2-yard line and had to settle for a field goal. And now Tom Brady is running downfield. I need Kansas City to kill Tampa Bay, guys. KC needs to kill Tampa Bay. I need the Saints to have a substantial lead. God forbid Brees is sidelined for another month or so. I mean, Taysom Hill's doing great. And the Saints line up and are going on 4th and 1. We got red zone action. And then it's a false start. They faked it. Saints fake it. It was a 4th and inches, maybe a foot. They faked it. They didn't get it. It was a false start on the Saints. Oh, no. It's a neutral zone infraction on the Broncos. Guys, neutral zone infraction. The Saints look like they're going for it on 4th and 1, and they get the Broncos to jump. It is 1st down, Saints ball. We convert on the penalty. Way to go. Taysom Hill faked it on 4th and inches. Saints ball from the 40. 1st down. Up the middle. Gain of 7. Murray gains 7. We are about to cross midfield. No team has crossed midfield yet, guys. I'm going to turn red zone up. It's Tampa Bay and the Chiefs, but the Saints are on stream. They are running downfield. 2nd and 3rd. 40 seconds in the 1st quarter. Saints get the ball at the half, and it's 0-0, guys. 0-0. I'll get to the chat in a second. I don't want to miss nothing. Tampa Bay, 4th and 6, and KC stopped them. 1st down, we're across midfield and then some. Kamara crosses midfield, the first team to do so, and gets past the 40 out of bounds. Now here come the Saints, guys. Here come the Saints. We are piling it on now. Kamara on 3 rushes, 22 yards. Now the Saints are putting it together, and the 1st quarter is over, guys. 1st quarter over. Saints ball. We're in field goal range, and it's the first time a team has crossed midfield. What do we got in the chat? Yo, did you see the Pats game? Let's go. We beat a good team 20-17. Ice Poppy, Ryan was saying earlier that they got the last-minute field goal. So Kamara stepped out at the 37. It's the end of the 1st. The red zone just caught up. But when we come back, we're going to get red zone action. We're going to get red zone action. I'll put up the volume when we come back. It's just a commercial timeout because the 1st quarter ended. I have my LSU shot glass. I literally went out last night in honor of the Tyson fight, I bought Proper 12. If you guys don't know what Proper 12 is, Proper 12 is the Irish whiskey made by Conor McGregor. I get Proper 12 whenever there's big UFC fights or big boxing matches. I like to drink Proper 12. I'm not promoting it, but Proper 12, guys, is a really, really smooth Irish whiskey. I like it way better than Jameson. Try it out. I don't get sponsored by it. I just like to drink. Proper 12 is good shit. Check it out. But I got some for the Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight last night. If you guys haven't seen it, Saints are in a timeout right now, guys. 1st quarter has ended. Saints have the ball in field goal range, 0-0. 1st down after Kamara busts a 13-yard run. But if you guys want, go to the channel. I put up a 3-minute clip of all the best highlights of the Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight. Last night, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson 54 years old, Roy Jones 51. They put in 8 2-minute rounds, went the distance. It was an exhibition. You could see Tyson was holding back. I think Tyson clearly won the fight. He demolished Roy Jones. Roy Jones looked like he wanted out of there every 5 seconds, but they called it a draw at the end, and I got the interviews, I got the pre-show, I got everything, hosted by Snoop Dogg. Go to the channel, subscribe, like the video, guys. If you're jumping in here, like the video. Saints are coming back in red zone in a second. Like the video, though. Go like this video. Like that video. 3 minutes in the entire fight. The whole fight was an hour and a half with intros and exits, and I clipped it up into the best 3 minutes of boxing you'll ever see. And why do I say that? Because boxing has been pretty light, guys. Here we go. Saints ball on the red zone. Saints ball, red zone, volume.
Really leaning on that right side with Blanchett and Brees. And the Lions think they'll keep the touchdown today. There is Camaro with the first.
Kamara busts up the middle to the 20. First down. Kamara to the 20 on 2nd and 6 from the 31.
And injury timeout. You're not missing anything there.
We're going red zone volume, guys. From Russia with love. Sergey, what is up? Love you in Russia. You people, everyone in Russia is amazing. On the videos, everybody, the community is great. Love you in Russia. Sergey, if Saints score, Sergey is getting a shot. Sergey from Russia is getting the winning shot if the Saints get this touchdown. Kamara up the middle doesn't get a yard. Maybe they'll give him a yard. 2nd down, they gave him a yard. It's 2nd and 9. Saints ball. 62 yards rushing right now by the Saints. Ah, they went to San Francisco. How dare they? I'm going to die. Whenever you see me die the volume, it's a different team. I think we're going back Saints there. Here we go, Saints. Murray up the middle, gets 6. Murray up the middle, gets 6. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. We're in the red zone, guys. In the red zone. We need a touchdown and a shot, and we do. Brandon Press, you'll get the next one. I know you like Saints scores, but I have confidence. I know we'll get at least 2 scores. So you'll get number 2 because I know you like the winning ones. 3rd and 4. They're not giving him the extra yardage. Taysom Hill. I'll go quiet. Timeout. Saints timeout. 30-second timeout, Saints. Saints, guys, 3rd and 4. We're almost inside the 10. Almost inside the 10.
You're going to have to sneak in run. Come back to the Saints-Broncos game in a moment. They're going to have a 4th and short.
4th and short for Kansas City. It's a timeout, Saints. We're going 4th and short, Kansas City. Tampa Bay defense is doing pretty good. Taysom Hill is coming out on the field. We got a split screen. I'm going max volume. We got a split screen. Saints, Tampa Bay. Up, Kansas City's kicking. Never mind. 3rd and 4, Saints. Taysom Hill runs. Gets the first down at the 10. Right on the money. They needed 10-yard line for the first down, and Taysom Hill gets exactly that.
Especially down here in the red zone, they're going to pull the guard across. He's just going to come downhill. And this is truly 11-on-11 football because you normally don't account for the quarterback.
He gets exactly to the first down marker, guys. The commentators are saying it was straight up one-on-one football. Taysom Hill just had to beat his man, and he did. 1st and goal, Saints ball from the 10. Handoff up the middle. Murray gets about 2. They're spotting him at the 7 or the 8.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Let's lean on the guys that have been there, that have played together, that can communicate together. Nick Easton and James.
Saints ball, guys. 2nd and goal. Red zone action. I'm trying to be quiet because I want you to hear them.
So let's lean on the guys that have been there
Handoff up the middle. Oh my God, it's Murray to the 1 yard mark. Murray is at the 1 yard. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Saints ball, zeros on the scoreboard. I just remember, guys, I have not eaten today. I had a job this morning. I have not eaten a thing. If I take a shot, I might die. Or I'm going to get really drunk really quick. Thank God it's not a high-scoring Saints game. But here we go, guys. Saints ball, 3rd and 1. We're going volume. Taysom Hill in for the touchdown. Taysom Hill untouched in for the touchdown.
Yeah, you motion Kamara across. Everybody is alert because obviously it's Alvin Kamara, so he's going to come across the formation over this way, and now we're just going to go little play pass right here.
Alvin Kamara went around the back like a fake, like it was going to be a pitch play. Taysom Hill trotted right in untouched. He literally trotted in completely untouched. Saints touchdown, extra point. Oh my God. Lutz got a hand on someone got a hand on Lutz's extra point, but it squeaked through.
Get another rushing touchdown. Had 2 of them last week. Punches the first points home today.
Everybody's hands go up.
They take a 7-0 lead.
That's it, guys. Saints 7-point lead. Taysom Hill has his 3rd rushing touchdown in 2 weeks. Taysom Hill, 3rd rushing touchdown in 2 weeks. That is incredible. Amazing. Let the alcohol flow. Ryan is right. Guys, I got to get the bottle. It's in my bedroom. I'll be right back. Someone write in the chat. Commercial timeout. Saints just scored. ViewMasters will be back, even though I'll be back in 5 seconds.
Unbelievable job there, although the heartbreaking finish there for the Panther fans as they had a attempt at a game-winning kick as time expired. It went wide left, and the Minnesota Vikings came from behind with a Kirk Cousins 2-minute drill to go to 5-6 on the season. Let's dare you to run the ball. It was a 2nd and 9.
I'm coming back, guys. Getting some drinks. Here I come. I'm coming back. Oh, my pillow fell. My pillow. All right, guys. This could get crazy. I'm not lying. I just realized I'm not exaggerating. I haven't eaten today. It's 5 o'clock. I literally passed out around noon for an hour because I was up late with the Tyson fight, and I never ate. So I could get really drunk off of a couple shots. But hey, I don't like to eat when I'm on stream. A lot of people are like, just eat when you're on stream. I don't like to eat when I'm on stream because I can't scream and yell. I have my mouth full. And honestly, when I watch football, I get like a pit in my stomach on every play, and I can't comfortably eat. I kind of just want to eat just to like soak up the alcohol. But hey, here's proper 12. If you guys didn't see it, it's this nice greenish Irish color. It's Conor McGregor's Irish whiskey. He makes it. It's not like his of choice. He literally, that's his Irish whiskey. Saints just kicked back. I'm going red zone because it's Tampa Bay. Brady throws on third, way out of bounds. Brady not doing good. Sergey, is Sergey still in the chat? We're going to play the game. I told Sergey he get up there. Sergey, sorry, I'm a hunting inspector. I have a business trip in the morning. So what am I going to sleep? Good luck to. So what I'm going to sleep? Sergey, before you go to sleep, this is for you, my friend. Sergey, if you're still there, this is a good night shot for you from Russia. I don't know. I don't want to be stereotypical, but I think Russians prefer vodka. I'm going to drink whiskey. So here we go for the Saints' first score. Cheers to Sergey. Good night to my friend in Russia. Sergey, cheers. Saints' first score. Taysom Hill, rushing touchdown. Ugh. It like got caught in my beard. I have a soda. Cheers. CJ Sands, welcome to the chat. CJ Sands. They just showed the Broncos game real quick, but they didn't. Oh, was there roughing the passer or something? There might have been roughing the pass. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I missed the play when I was taking a shot, but it's Broncos ball. 3rd and 9. Broncos might go 3 and out again, guys. Broncos ball, 3rd and 9 from the 25. Thrown. Incomplete. No flags. It's going back to the Saints, guys. As a teenager, I'm glad to be here. Welcome to. We're happy to have you. Nino season. Big hoot at my brother from South Texas. Nino, welcome to the chat. We got a bunch of new people. Ice Poppy, take a shot for me on the next one. Brandon gets the next Saints score. Ice Poppy gets the next Broncos score. Is the makeshift quarterback for the Broncos playing well? Ryan, he's playing like garbage. He's got 20 yards passing, I think, and that's it. No touchdowns, 20 yards passing. Saints just got the ball back. They fair catched it at the 28. Defense, baby. I'm going to turn down red zone because it's the Niners game, and I could give a shit. Sorry for cursing. I don't care about the goddamn Niners. I care about this. Tampa and Kansas City. Here we go. We're going red zone. Mahomes goes end zone. Hill catches it, breaks a tackle, and scores the touchdown. Holy crap. Mahomes went end zone, and Hill broke a tackle. He had coverage right on him, and Hill, 133 yards in the game so far for Hill. They're at the 25. It's a 75-yard touchdown for Hill. Mahomes just goes, and the coverage was pretty good. He dove, shoelace tackled, and Hill broke it. Longest pass of the season by Kansas City.
This is 75.
And the extra point is good. Kansas City up 10-0 on Tampa Bay. I like it. We already got a 2-game advantage on Tampa because we break the tie.
Just like that.
I like it.
More background here on the Denver Broncos quarterback situation. So we told you, Jeff Driscoll allegedly tested positive for COVID-19. So he was out for the game. But Drew Lock, the starting quarterback, Brett Rippon and Blake Bortles, the backup quarterbacks, all were considered close contacts with Driscoll, and apparently they weren't vigilant, wearing a mask, social distancing and whatnot. So Drew Lock, just prior to the game, put this on his social media. Drew Lock saying, as a proud member of the Denver Broncos, I can attest that our entire team has taken the COVID-19 pandemic seriously. following all the rules to keep each other safe. We're tested daily, get results quickly, and are confident our facility is a safe environment for everyone. In a controlled and socially distanced area, we let our masking slip for a limited amount of time. An honest mistake, but one I will own. I sincerely apologize, and I fully understand why these safety precautions are so important. Doing the right thing for a majority of the time is not good enough. I pray for my teammates' health, safety, and success today. I look forward to getting back on the
hilarious.
Field next week. Go Broncos. And his Broncos
I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'll repeat it after this, but Saints are red zone. Saints ball.
Situation, not only in 2020, but really in the history of pro football.
Latavius Murray up the middle gets first down. First down.
Well, I don't know how you would. I mean, you had to play quarterback. You had to play football since 2012, right? I mean, I'd give you one snap. Now, as soon as I give you that snap, I'm going to need an ambulance.
I wanted to turn up my surround sound.
My father, I love my father.
Saints ball, guys.
He's officially known as poolside. He would tell you that I don't have football muscles anymore. My muscles are show muscles.
Saints ball, 1st and 10. Red zone.
Don't get me wrong, we don't enjoy the show. I'm not saying we don't enjoy the show, but it's strictly for the show. First and 10 for the third. Right back to the ground, it's Kamara. A lot of traffic.
Kamara, no gain. Kamara gets no gain.
Kamara didn't play a ton last week in the second half. As we mentioned, he's been limited all week with that foot issue.
BH 41-33. You guys got to get real. Your defense is playing a wide receiver at quarterback. Yes. Broncos we're talking. Unless you're talking about running back and you mean, no. I think I feel like you're saying it correct. Taysom Hill almost dropped for a massive loss.
That's going to bring up a third down.
Gotta check the penalty flag there. A flag came in late there at the end of that Saints incompletion. And speaking of which,
Tampa Bay just went out. It's 4th and 2, Tampa Bay. A lot of the game we're going to be able to go red zone. There's a flag on the last Saints play, but I don't know why yet. Offense. Ineligible man down the field. Now it's going to be a long third down.
All these guys, it's to do it, right? But here's the decision. It's wide open. Throw the ball. Throw it. And this is what now, because you held on to it.
That's right.
That's what causes the offensive lineman to go beyond the area where he can be in because of the
Taysom Hill held the ball way too long. 3rd and 9, Saints ball, red zone action.
So on the holding call, touchdown, he pulled back. So that indecision is something he needs to clean up.
Horrible, guys. On 3rd and 9, Taysom Hill goes screen pass and Kamara gets negative. We lose yardage. Saints are kicking it back. 6 minutes in the half, guys. I'm going to kill the volume. We'll talk a little. It's commercial timeout. Commercial timeout on the Saints. Saints up 7-0, guys. Talk about your low-scoring games. When have you ever seen a Saints game that's 0-7 at the half? Broncos have plenty of time to tie it up before the half, but we got a low-scoring Saints game here. We got Chris Myers in the booth. San Francisco has beaten the Rams, but it's 7-3. All very low-scoring games right now. Kansas City's beating Tampa 10-0. That's the only 3 games going on. That's why we're getting so much red zone action on the Saints. Here we go. We're back. Saints kick into the Broncos. The kick, probably a fair catch. Yeah, the guy'd have to be crazy. He's got 3 Saints in his face. Broncos will be starting from the 25 when we return. 6 minutes in the half. Saints up 7-0. 7-0. San Francisco 7-3. Tampa Bay is losing by 10 to Kansas City, and Kansas City started the latest. They started around 4:30. 3rd and 7, San Francisco misses, and Mullins is pissed. The quarterback is pissed. Jordan Reed. Yeah, Jordan Reed had the defender beat, and Mullins overthrew it, and that's why he's mad. I thought he was mad at the catcher. He was mad at himself for sucking at life. San Francisco punts back to the Rams. My least favorite game of the afternoon. I could give a crap about the Rams or San Francisco, and the Rams I hate because of previous Saints referee bull crap in the playoffs. Here we go. We got Mahomes in Kansas City, pitched it back, runs up the side, gains 8 yards on 1st down. This is how fast the Saints game is going. The Saints game is almost into the first half, almost done with the first half. Kansas City isn't even out of the first quarter.
50-8 that year, but in 2016, Tom had what you see right here. 28.
Oh my God. They're saying that I think what I'm seeing is they're saying the age Mahomes is now is the year that Tom Brady got 50 touchdowns in his season. I think that's what they were saying. Mahomes is good. Threw a 20-yard pass at 1st and 10. Guys, I want Kansas City to destroy Tampa. I want a nice 3-game lead on Tampa in the division. I want us to have a solid cushion in case Brees needs some extra time to come back. I mean, I'm assuming Brees will be back in about 2 or 3 weeks. Best case scenario, 2 weeks. If not, though, I want to have a cushion. Saints game is restarting. Broncos ball, 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff. Loses a yard. Lindsey on the handoff. Loses a yard. And guys, the way it went, I don't know if you heard. Yeah, go Kansas. I agree big time. Kansas City needs to rip them apart. 40-yard line, 2nd and 7, Kansas City. The Broncos have the ball over here, but it's 2nd and 11, and they aren't doing nothing. Mahomes throwing. Midfield, caught. Kelsey breaks 2 tackles, gets to the 46. Broncos throws, almost intercepted. We're going red zone. Saints.
Passing attempt here for Kendall Hinton. That's not a horrible ball. Gave his receiver like a shot there, but Noah Fant can't get it. Knocked down. Hinton has had his mouth guard stuck up on the top
guys,
of his face mask.
They're back to Kelsey. There is a wide receiver playing at quarterback. There's a wide receiver playing on defense. And I don't know if you guys heard during the loudness, but I'll repeat. They basically showed a letter from the Broncos quarterback, and the Broncos quarterback basically said, one of our quarterbacks got COVID. And because we are horrible with using our masks, the league or the team decided they were all too close to the vicinity of the main quarterback, so they had to bench every quarterback because of COVID possibilities. So because they didn't wear masks around the quarterback who got COVID, none of them could play, so they had to start a wide receiver at quarterback. How crazy is that? Because of horrible social distancing and protocol, they have a wide receiver at defense and a wide receiver at offense as quarterback. That is crazy. That's who the Broncos are right now. That is probably why they're playing so bad. So the Broncos have not got past midfield, but it's because they're starting a wide receiver who hasn't even trained with the quarterback crew. That's basically what's going on. The Broncos get a holding penalty, get put way back, and now the Saints fair catch the punt at the 35. That is what's happening in the game right now, guys. So the Saints are potentially playing one of the worst games they've ever played, and they're winning by 7 points because they're playing against a ridiculous Broncos team. I don't know if you guys want me to repeat it, but I will if you want, because I've had one shot and I feel like I'm already drunk because I forgot to eat today. It's 6 o'clock almost where I am. 5 o'clock? It's 5:05 where I am, and I have not eaten since 8 o'clock last night. I watched the Tyson Roy Jones fight. If you guys are coming in late, I watched Mike Tyson fight Roy Jones last night live. Thrilla, this new fighting division kind of thing, whatever you want to call it, is doing all these exhibition highlight fights. They had all this, no crowd, social distance. Hill again! Mahomes throws another bomb to Hill for the touchdown on 3rd and 8. Guys, this is embarrassing. The Kansas City Tampa Bay game, they literally just threw another 44-yard bomb. Hill on Kansas City has 200 yards almost in the first quarter. Guys, this is going to break records. I'm letting you know right now, the Kansas City game is going to break records. Mahomes has 230 in the first quarter. Hill has almost 200 receiving in 1 quarter of football. This is already breaking records. It's going to break all sorts of NFL records if this continues. They're up 17-0 with a minute left in the first quarter. Mahomes has 230 throwing, and Hill has almost 200 receiving. 2 touchdowns. That's insane, guys. The record in the NFL is, I believe, 550-something yards. I'm going off the top of my head, but I believe, somebody looked this up for me. I believe the record for yardage in a NFL professional game is around 550, 560. My guess is 564. It's either 559 or 564. That's just off the top of my head. But right now, Mahomes is halfway there in the first quarter. Saints ball, red zone action.
Was hoping to help out in the linebacking core today. He was supposed to make his debut, but he is inactive for this game. Johnson and Triller chasing Hill. Flag thrown.
Flags everywhere. Taysom Hill throws it out of bounds. It's 2 p.m. for me, and I haven't eaten as well. CJ, having shots on an empty stomach when you haven't eaten in almost 24 hours, it's rough. I literally, now I'm thinking about it, I literally ate at 8 o'clock last night before the Tyson fight. I'm almost 24 hours without food taking shots. Probably not smart, but the Saints are winning. I can always recover later. 2nd and 21, holding on the Saints. We're going red zone volume. 2nd and 21, Saints ball. Second and 21, Taysom Hill goes midfield to nobody.
There's Cook down here on the bottom. Love the shoes, right? They're like the seamless black and gold shoes, and that one over the top by Taysom Hill. Not having the start that he had last week.
3rd and 21, guys. Red zone volume, Saints. Taysom Hill is 3 of 6 for 3 yards throwing. That's it, guys, for them. 3rd and 21, they give it to Kamara for a yard. 3rd and 21, Kamara gets a yard. Taysom Hill has 3 yards throwing, but he has a rushing touchdown. And it's 4th and 18. The Saints are definitely kicking the ball. But yeah, guys, if you're jumping in, CJ Sands, I don't know if you heard before, but yeah, I put a video up on my YouTube channel The entire Tyson fight was an hour and a half, maybe more, if you count the walk-ins and the exits with the interviews and everything. About an hour and a half, give or take. I literally edited it down to 3-minute video. You get all the highlights. I threw in some Snoop Dogg because he hosted with Mario Lopez, AC Slater from Saved by the Bell. They hosted. I threw in little clips of everybody as like sort of an 80s, 90s nostalgia memory. But it's a nice little 3-minute video of the Tyson-Roy Jones fight. You get all the best clips. Check it out. But Saints timeout. It's going to be Broncos ball. And it's timeout, guys. Almost the end of the half. Almost the end of the half. I'll take a break. That's what I'll do, guys. At the half, I'm going to run over and scarf down a hot dog or something. Get some food in my belly. That way I won't be delusional by the half. But I mean, I'll still take a touchdown. I'll still see. I had one shot. You guys know me. I can handle like a half a bottle and be fine. Because I have no food. I was just about to say, I'll take one touchdown for a shot. If someone scores, I'll take a shot. But we got 3 minutes in the half till the half. Yeah. I mean, guys, CJ Sands said it too. This game has been on 1 hour, and we're almost at half. This is going to be one of the fastest Saints games I've ever seen. No penalty, barely any penalties, no scoring besides the Taysom Hill touchdown, and the Broncos have not crossed midfield. It's Broncos ball, 1st and 10. Maybe got 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be a second down, they got 6 yards. 2nd and 4. They're at the 40. The Broncos have not crossed midfield. Broncos from the 42. This could be the first time the Broncos pass midfield this game. Handoff to Lindsey. And they're at the 45, guys. They are still short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1. This is one of the craziest games I've seen. Holy crap. I like both games, guys. Oh my God, I think they just got a fumble. Red zone action, Saints.
I mean, look, it's bad enough they don't have a quarterback back there. You got to snap it to him. The snap hits the center.
Saints fumble recovery. Lindsey fumbled the ball. Saints ball inside the red zone.
Saints scoop it up. That's Quan Alexander. And Broncos defense.
Saints ball in the red zone after a Lindsey fumble. We're inside of the 15. Red zone action.
The 13-yard line.
Saints ball at the 13. Taysom Hill in. Saints ball at the 13. Slant pass. Michael Thomas, gain of 3. Inside of the 10. They're inside the 10, but we're going to the 2-minute warning.
Start the second half. We'll receive. A chance to extend this lead as we hit the 2-minute warning in the first.
That's it, guys. 2-minute warning. Mind you, Saints are inside the 10. They have 2nd and 7 inside the 10. They're already up 7, and the Saints get the ball to start the half. So we have everything going our way. Our defense is playing great. Brandon, you are 100% correct. Saints defense is playing solid football. Granted, the Broncos are banged up because of COVID, but the Saints defense is holding them to 0 points. They haven't crossed midfield. Now they have a turnover that is likely to result in a touchdown or at least a field goal right before halftime. And you get the ball at the half. This is amazing for the Saints, guys. Amazing for the Saints. We could go 2-0. This is reminding me of when Bridgewater took over, when Brees got knocked out last season. Was that last season? When was it that Bridgewater took over? It was last season, right? Time goes so quick. I can't remember if it was last season or the season before. I believe it was last season that Teddy Bridgewater took over. And he was almost flawless without Brees. It's like that all over again. We're getting Taysom Hill in, and we're going to go 2-0 with a backup. I love it. Love it. We're in a 2-minute warning, guys, but if the Saints score, I will pour another shot, and we will have some proper 12. And then I got to go get a burger or a hot dog real quick during halftime because I need some food for the love of Jesus. I might actually eat on camera. I don't normally do it, but maybe I'll bring it over and eat during the half, and we'll just scream with food in our mouths. The Bills won. I didn't see the last couple plays, but the Bills won again. Bills are 8-3. Saints are about to go 9-2, guys. The Saints control their destiny in the NFC. Saints have the number 1 seed in the NFC after last week. Tampa lost, Green Bay lost, and the Saints won without Drew Brees. Everything is aligned, guys. We are winning our games. We control our destiny. We'll be getting Drew Brees back soon. This is all great stuff. We're still in a 2-minute warning for the Saints game. 2-minute warning for the Saints. San Francisco just busted a massive run on 3rd and 28. Almost got all the yardage. They got 21 yards. Saints ball. Red zone. Hill had to toss it away on 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7.
Has actually been very good in the red zone.
Yeah, they have. And, you're running these layered routes. You're running across the formation, getting your quarterback out there. Look at the coverage. I mean,
Taysom Hill had no open men.
Nobody that's even close to being open. He's just going to throw it to feet of his running back, live to fight another day, and that's one of those good decisions.
3rd and 7, guys. 3rd and 7 from the 10.
Third down, got 7 yards to go. Just don't do anything stupid.
It's a screen pass. First down. He dives for the first down on 3rd and 7. We get the first down. Troutman dives for the first down and gets it.
Really blocking the edge, holding that kind of wide check.
Amazing.
Offensive line, get out in front of
It's 1st and goal from the 2. 1st and goal from the 2.
On his tight end, gets the first down with that fight.
Troutman got exactly what they needed for first down. It would have been a field goal attempt. 3rd. Faking the run. Taysom Hill had to fire it out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2.
Taysom Hill.
How about the Broncos? I mean, you talk about great red zone defense. They QB power. Now, you wouldn't even think. I mean, if you watched them play, they've always run this QB power. Do a great job faking it. The Broncos don't fight. They don't take the bait. Right? You throw the QB.
Yeah, that was nice. The Broncos easily could have went for the fake. Taysom Hill running it in for the touchdown. Taysom Hill, 2nd rushing touchdown. Saints score again. This is crazy, guys. Taysom Hill has 4 rushing touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Just throw it out there, see if we can get anybody to bite. Not this time. Now we're going to pull the guard around. We're going to bring this over here. Taysom Hill's just going to come rolling downhill. Look at him come downhill right here. Oh,
Saints are up 14-0. Taysom Hill, 2 rushing touchdowns.
42 rushing touchdowns in his BYU career. Already starting to rack
Extra point. And it's right down the middle.
This year.
Still got a minute before the half.
Extra point. Watkins with the catch. So we have 5 touchdowns.
That's it, guys. Saints are up 14-0. A minute till the half. And the Saints start the half with the ball. The second half, the Saints start. Saints have a huge advantage on a banged-up, COVID-ridden Broncos team. Oh, Mahomes just got railed. He's all right, but Mahomes got railed. Kansas City is winning 17-0 against Tampa Bay. Everything is going perfectly. Oh my God, Mahomes threw to a Tampa Bay receiver and almost intercepted. So Brandon Press gets this touchdown. I mean this touchdown. See, Brandon Press gets this shot. We're going to pour this little shot.
Swim move, Winfield. Edwards-Helaire, not a very good block there, getting the quarterback hit. That's where they're like, I didn't.
Drop a 12.
So Mahomes has been knocked down the last 2 plays.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take this shot. We got a minute left in the Saints game. Broncos ball. Their Saints are gonna kick it. Third down in Kansas City.
Here's the update, Chafee and Nate in New York.
What's the update?
Passing quarterbacks there, running one here.
That's right. This New Orleans offense is like Romo at Thanksgiving. Taste some of this, taste some of that. That's Taysom Hill with his second worst TD of the game. Saints up 14-0.
Saints up 14-0. I'm pretty sure that guy just said Taysom Hill is moving like Tony Romo on Thanksgiving. Don't ever compare anyone on my team to Tony Romo. The guy that never did anything. They paid him $100 million, and did he ever even win a playoff game? I think Tony Romo may have won one playoff game, if that. Don't compare my Saints to Tony Romo on Thanksgiving when the dude sucks. I mean, maybe he was good on Thanksgiving, but not enough to make a comparison. How dare you?
3 times in a row, basically. But the separation, you see it, right? I mean, it's kind of...
Kansas City converts. All right, we got Broncos. We're not red zone, but we got Broncos running the ball on 1st and 10. Maybe got 2 yards. I think the Broncos are giving up, guys. The Broncos are 4-6. They're down by 14. The Saints are getting the ball at the half, and they're running the ball with 40 seconds. Why are you running the ball with 40 seconds? You need points. Here we go. We're going red zone.
Now it's a 2-touchdown deficit, so you know you got to be just rolling around a little bit. And
Saints intercept the ball. 40, 30, up. He's down to the 40. Malcolm, who is that? Saints ball, and they're in field goal range. It's Saints ball, and we're in field goal range with 12 seconds. Guys, the Saints just intercepted. They're in field goal range with 12 seconds on the clock. They must have taken a timeout because red zone's not showing it. Brandon Press, that defense. I didn't even take the shot yet. Brandon Press, this shot's for you, bud.
last week, that's the only team that knocked them off. Well, the division stuff
No.
is difficult. When you play against the head coach a lot and the team a lot, you're able to always adjust, and you kind of know the rules, right?
That shot's for you, Brandon Press. We're going to have more. Who's even playing quarterback? We talked about it. J-Dub, if you're late to the party, we were talking about this all game. The quarterback on the Broncos, is it Locke? I think it's Locke. I can't remember now. Who the heck is it? Locke? Whoever it is, whoever's the starting quarterback on the Broncos got COVID because of horrible social distancing and mask wearing on the Broncos quarterback core. They had to bench every quarterback and quarantine because of COVID problems. So there's a wide receiver starting at quarterback on the Broncos. I forget his name, but he's a wide receiver. So every quarterback on the Broncos is quarantined because of the starting quarterback getting COVID and not using masks around the other players. That is why there is just an interception. Taysom Hill is starting. I don't know why we're not going red zone, but it's 1st and 10, and there's flags everywhere. I think it's false start. If it's a false start, we're out of field goal range. Oh, and it is. Taysom Hill is backing up. The false start just put us out of field goal range. So now we have 12 seconds to get 5 to 10 yards to have a shot at a field goal before the half. And Kansas City fumbles the ball And it's picked up by Tampa Bay inside the red zone. Kansas City fumbles in the red zone and Tampa gets it. Saints ball, pass good for about 15 yards to Michael Thomas. Timeout Saints. We are inside of the 25. Easy field goal range. Took a timeout. Here we go, guys. Saints field goal on the red zone's good. Zeros on the clock. Saints score a field goal right before the half after an interception. What happened? It's halftime, Saints. Something big just happened in San Francisco. We're going to listen. Goff ran it and fumbled, and San Francisco got it. And Goff is down.
Jimmy Ward.
Goff's up. He's up. So Goff got tackled. Goff rushed the ball, lost it on a fumble. San Francisco takes it, and Goff was in field goal range. In field goal range, down by 4, the Rams fumble San Francisco's ball. The Saints intercept the ball with under 40 seconds, run it downfield, Taysom Hill, 20-yard pass, Michael Thomas, they kick the ball, field goal, Saints, 17-0 at the half, 17-0 at the half. Saints ball at the start of the second half, up 17-0. Somebody in the chat, please write, ViewMasters is grabbing some food, halftime, Saints up 17-0. Somebody please write it for me because I can't on my thing. 17-0, Saints ball at the half. ViewMasters will be back.
Same exact play that Mullins missed him on the other side. They run this play, they try to get...
Okay, so the Niners are going to try and cash in on the Goff mistake there. That's 3 turnovers for the Rams in the first half. The Broncos and Saints are at the half here. And Nick Mullins cannot connect. This is 3rd and 10. Look at the snap off the time. I thought there was a whistle before the play.
And the Rams may have called timeout before that snap. A bad break for the Rams because that was
the ball was snapped.
Timeout. Los Angeles. Second charge. 30-second time.
30-second timeout. Let's check out a play of 13 or 100 Jones going down. The city's first down. Tampa Bay. 17 games.
Well, look at the safeties. They're so high. What should you do? Holding. Run the ball. Number 74. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. Replay. First down. That was on Mark Patton. He didn't need the hold there, but that's... It finally... Oh, that's a little hold on that run in there.
just when they got something going in the running game.
Well, he holds not. And by the way, look, that's where looks teams are giving them. That's why everyone has heavy hands on their receivers. Don't get as much separation because all the safeties are helping them. Just like...
You figure the Rams will come on and probably kneel on it with 2 seconds left, but that's a low-scoring, back-and-forth NFC West battle, 7-3. Niners cannot extend their lead before the half.
There's a first down. Just the third of the game, and it's AB. Antonio Brown. Is there conflict though when you are so used to a system, you've done it at the highest level, you climb the mountain no one else ever has, and then you come in and there's a new system? Is it doubly difficult? 43, or age have nothing to do with it. What gives?
Well, it's a great question. The first thing that happens is your brain tells you, well, there's easier things in this, but you're also, your boss, Bruce Arians, he's had a successful system. I mean, the quarterbacks who throw those interceptions came back better in the second year, but they didn't have an off season either. And this team didn't get to throw with these receivers. There's a lot of adjustment in this. They're static, but there's a lot of adjustment. Tom's hesitant sometimes because he doesn't know what each receiver's going to do.
That was Godwin for about 8. I think the operative word around here this week was continuity. That's the one you kept hearing about. That kind of took into account what you're talking about. No off-season, no reps, no preseason, no chance to kind of understand each other, understand how it works. And that's what we're seeing as a result at times.
You're exactly right.
2nd and 2. And pick up the first down for net. Able to skirt along the ground and pick up enough yardage for their 4th first down. People say, look at the weapons now. You get Gronkowski to come over, you get Antonio Brown to sign. Godwin, what a year he had a year ago. Mike Evans had a sensational 7 years in the league. First and 10. Good job picking up the rush. There's Gronkowski across the middle for a big gain just when the Bucs needed it.
I don't know if you can hear the no, but he says, hey, here comes the blitz. I want you guys to block these, but he also looks right, and he sends Gronk up the middle. Gronk, get out quickly and look. And he knew that the defensive end was covering him. The plays that New England's run before, and this is just helping the quarterback, and the quarterback helping the team.
And that's a 29-yard gain. That's a completion of a pass over 20 yards, which was a big subject this week. Perfectly thrown that time, and here he is from the pocket. Going underneath. Going to Ronald Jones. High step back down the sideline. Can he stay in? Touchdown.
Well, you called it on Jones earlier. His ability, his flashes. Fournette with a few drops last week hurt the team. Jones flashes those abilities. You see it there. Hawk stepping just like Jim Nance. The first guy at CBS. Watch this play. Let's see if he's in now. Play action. Time for Brady. Does he stay in?
This is a question right about here at the 12. Oh, my goodness. I see enough green for it to be a touchdown, no doubt.
Are greener pastures ahead?
Maybe.
See what I did there?
Maybe so.
That was play on work.
Yes.
Wow, that's an incredible play by Jones. That jump starts. This Tampa Bay needed that.
37-yard touchdown.
I got food, guys.
86-yard.
All right, we got food. I literally got a whole plate of ham from Thanksgiving. There we go. You can see it's smoking. Oh, Jesus, I'm spilling it all over the table. I'm a horrible person. Now I got to go get a paper towel.
Ronald Jones, he had a drop early last week. Not this time. Big time play and a touchdown.
I literally just leaked ham juice all over the table.
Playing their way back in with the old connections coming through. Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski setting up the eventual Jones touchdown there. The other 2 games are at the half. Bring you back inside of the studio there, everyone. By the way, Tyreek Hill in the first quarter of that Buccaneers-Chiefs game had 203 yards receiving. First quarter. The best one-quarter explosion in the last quarter century in the NFL since my former college teammate at Syracuse University, Qadry Ismail, the old Baltimore Ravens, Super Bowl champion Baltimore Raven at that. Qadry Ismail had 210 yards in the third quarter of a Ravens game back in 1999, but Tyreek exploding, Bucs scoring the touchdown to keep themselves fairly close in that game. All right, with a commercial timeout right now, let's flash back to the early window. The Cleveland Browns trying to end the longest current playoff drought in the National Football League. In 2001, the last Cleveland Browns team that went to the postseason. Well, today they went down to Jacksonville and got the job done. Baker Mayfield.
All right, guys. I got food. I got food. Food. Oh, I gotta restart the stream. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was a commercial. I can't believe the stream is still running. I haven't. Maybe I'll refresh it just for the sake. If you guys are joining, I had to eat food. I never eat food on stream, but I didn't eat today, and I'm drinking proper 12. I cannot be drinking proper 12. Not properly.
That's because Drew Petzing, the normal tight ends coach, had his wife go into labor and had a baby, so he left the facility there.
I'm gonna eat all of this ham.
Callie Brownson filled in from the chief of staff, an executive in a front office position, to become the first female to be a position coach of an NFL game in pro football history. Pretty special stuff there, and one of the tight ends caught a touchdown right there today. The Browns got the victory.
Commercial timeout. It's still halftime, guys. I'm trying to stuff my face. It's halftime in every game except Kansas City, and Tampa Bay is losing by 10.
2 games at the half. We'll get you the third quarter kickoffs of those ones in a moment. Let's go back live to Raymond James Stadium, where suddenly it's a 10-point game between the 2-seed Kansas City Chiefs and the current 6-seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just eating real quick. It's halftime. It's halftime. I need to eat food so I can take shots for the Saints scoring 5 more touchdowns. Tampa is kicking off to Kansas City. Tampa just scored. I'll turn it up so you can hear what I'm hearing. See, I like Red Zone because it's likely you won't get copyright strike because they jump around. So the way you avoid copyright is by jumping around, and they do it for you.
Twice. You know you held that in suspense, but it was on the. We'll take it seriously later, right?
The rest of the league to make sure I could understand it, and it was a good one. It was a meritorious graphic by Katie and Ryan. As Watkins has a grab for about 8.
We got 4 minutes in the first half. I heard a stat. At halftime, I heard a stat that Tyreek Hill had 203 yards in the first quarter. First quarter, he had 203 yards receiving.
Actually sent one to break after the fumble recovery. Here they come. I don't know if you were able to foreshadow an 86-yard drive, but that's what happened. Right again.
First down, Kansas City.
Picks up the first down. Tackled by Shaq Barrett.
That's been a good pickup for him. Smart. Picks up the system really quickly. Andy Reid talked highly of him. And he comes right in, fits in. One area, though, is today they're not going to win this game running the football. I can tell you Andy Reid's just doing it to keep them semi-honest so he can play action and create big plays.
First and 10, Kansas City.
Here's a first down quick pass.
Flags everywhere. Still halftime at the Saints. Up, here we go.
That will kill the
Broncos are kicking it off. We're going to kill the volume a little. Broncos just kicked. Saints let it go through the end zone. It's going to be Saints ball.
After the motion, Tyreek Hill takes a step forward, like he was in the old arena league. Watch him go just that way, like you're going to run, and then kind of come back. And that's ticky-tacky a little bit. But you can't have your body weight turn and start running toward the line of scrimmage.
So they take that catch off the board. That means no catches in this quarter for Tyreek.
So the Saints, they're getting regrouped. Here we come, guys. Sorry, I'm going to eat for the first, 10 minutes. I just got to get food in my belly. Here we go. We're going Red Zone Saints.
There's a catch for Hill.
There we go. Kamara up the middle. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
You've already seen Davis take a beating right at when he's about to throw this. Here's Davis upper left of the screen. He's not even trying to come downhill and cover Tyreek Hill. He just stayed back there while he's standing on the sideline. He threatens too much early.
Kansas City, everybody stacked left. 2nd and 8, everyone stacked left. Throw, catch, first down.
That's Robinson trying to get an extra yard with the reach out. And they're going to give it to him. Looks like the spot might be enough for the first.
It's going to be a 3rd down Saints, guys. Easton Foley, what's up, bud? I remember you. Easton Foley, of course I remember you.
That was a first down.
I got Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Saints, Broncos, and they keep switching.
12 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 years ago. That means you haven't played Patrick Mahomes, a lot of these guys in defense, right? And the speed.
2-minute warning of Kansas City, back to Saints red zone.
In Tampa Bay, we cut back to
Did not hear that whistle blow. There they are, right there. They're a rowdy group.
You're not going to get the snap off there?
The good news is they're all masked up, and we appreciate that, South Park.
Go back to 3rd down and 10.
Hill up the middle, and he gets a yard. 4th down, they're going to have to kick.
I mean, look at how tight everybody is. There's Bryce Callahan right there. Right here, just backing up. You understand what
They're trying to show the coverage is excellent.
Everybody just kind of locked up nowhere.
They're trying to show the coverage by the Broncos was excellent. There was no open man. There hasn't been often. Taysom Hill literally has, like, I think he's 3 of 8 with like 20-something yards. No throwing. Everything has been done with the run game. Kamara, Latavius Murray, and Taysom Hill splitting all 3 carries. They are doing everything. I mean, the defense is amazing. The defense is playing amazing, and obviously the O-line and people like that are allowing the run. There's other people in the mix, but as far as people who will remember names, Kamara, Murray, and Hill are doing all the work. They fair catch Broncos, get the punt, fair catch at the 22.
Patriots ball now in the 3rd quarter. On a 3rd and goal, James White goes outside to the left this time. 2nd touchdown of the day for him. It was New England taking a 17-10 lead. Back comes Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the day.
I'm so happy I have food. You ever go like a really long time, and then when you realize you haven't eaten, it gets worse? It wasn't bothering me until I realized how long I went without food. And then I'm thinking I'm drinking shots. This isn't a good idea.
In the 4th quarter for the New England Patriots, who go to 5-6 on the year, keeping their playoff hopes.
It's commercial timeout.
The Cardinals dropped to 6-5, and that one hurts. Got to fly all the way back home to Arizona and do a little bit of scoreboard watching as well, including that San Francisco.
Commercial timeout. I'm stuffing my face because I'm drinking ridiculous shots, and I hadn't eaten yet. Commercial timeout. Saints just kicked it back to the Broncos, and they're up 17.
Motion down by Kelsey. Guys on the left. They're going soft now. Because you're just threatened by Tyreek.
Guys, I'm most interested at this point. I'm like really interested in seeing if Tyreek Hill breaks. Right now, Mahomes has 350 yards in the first half. He has 350 yards in the first half of football, Mahomes. Tyreek Hill has like 250 receiving yards. I want to see this game. I want to see records broken against Tom Brady. These are records Tom Brady would normally break. I want to see Mahomes do it to him.
Good run by Bell right there. That's huge when they're especially takes some time off the clock.
CJ Sands, I think you're 100% correct. Food tastes so much better when you're hungry. Not to mention, when I ran off to heat it up, I also a little bit. So I even have that. I even have that going for me. They're bringing Saints back. Red zone.
On the bottom of the screen, we've got third quarter action in the upper left-hand corner.
His name is Kendall Hinton. That is the quarterback on the Broncos. Kendall Hinton, wide receiver. San Francisco just intercepted from Goff and scored. It's a pick six. San Francisco just picked off Goff after, right before the half, he fumbled. Goff fumbled right before the half. Now he just threw an interception.
That's over the bell. And he runs
This guy in the throw, you're going to see right now, they get up in the face, they get pressure on Jared Goff.
Yeah, Goff was inside the 20 on their own side, and he threw a pick six. What an idiot. What a bonehead. Right now, Kendall Hinton on the Broncos, 0 of 8. He's 0 of 8 at quarterback with an interception. He's got more interceptions than he has completions. Yeah, 300 right now, guys. Mahomes is over 350. He's about to go for more. Here goes touchdown end zone. No. He's 1st and 10. Almost about to score another touchdown.
Third quarter, it's a 2nd and 13 passing situation.
Saints on 2nd and 13.
For the Broncos, throw back to the tight end. Hinton hits Noah Fant.
Hinton got his first pass.
Completion of the
That was
day
the
for
first
Broncos.
completion of the game for Kendall Hinton.
Of the day for the Denver Broncos.
No one's open.
My God, guys. First completion by that quarterback. He had to go 9 plays to get a throw, and he's got an interception. So he's got 1 completion, 1 interception. Up, another completion. Oh, no, that's a replay. Never mind. That was honestly a replay of the last play. 3rd and 10, guys. I want to see Mahomes pad up these stats. I'm a big fan of stats for guys I like, and Mahomes is a good boy. Mahomes is like a good man. He deserves crazy good stats. I mean, I know it's because he's talented. It's not like someone bestows him because of good deeds. 3rd and 10 from the 11. Kansas City. Mahomes, end zone, out of bounds. So that's going to do it. They're going to kick the ball, and at halftime cometh. Saints game.
On that first down, here's 2nd and 10. Hinton rolling out, feeling the rush, and
Intercepted!
there's an interception. That's
2nd interception of the Saints. The Saints, they just went red zone, guys. They just went red zone. Right after Kendall Hinton's first completion, he throws an interception. Saints intercepted.
3 red zone trips today without a touchdown. Every touchdown of this game.
And Kendall Hinton was hit on the way down and is waving his arm around. I don't know if that's anything to worry about, but honestly, he ain't doing anything. I don't wish the guy ill will.
14 seconds. See if Tom Brady, the Bucs-
Kansas City kick is good.
The best investments presented by Fidelity. And how about the investment to the
Yes, sir, defense. I cannot believe. I mean, the guy is 0 of 8 and a pick. It's not surprising he threw another interception. The guy shouldn't even be in there, but they have nowhere else to go. They literally had to quarantine their entire quarterbacks.
How about 27 carries, 178 yards, 3 touchdowns, had a couple of receptions for 7 yards.
Derrick Henry had a game.
He's the NFL's leading rusher, almost 1,300 yards on the season and 12 touchdowns. He went over 5,000 career yards today. Derrick Henry, an absolute great investment so far for the Tennessee Titans, who have the look.
You guys remember when Derrick Henry came into the game he wasn't like, I feel like he had a little bit of time before he became like a stud like he is now. I remember people going like, hey, is Derrick Henry going to be one of those first round busts? And he seemed like it, kind of like Leonard Fournette. I love Leonard Fournette, LSU alum, LSU over here, Leonard Fournette. He didn't really do much in the NFL. He's not bad, but this is a dude that in college broke every record.
And coming off the field.
Like, I honestly would have bet money that Fournette did better than Derrick Henry in the NFL. And instead, Derrick Henry has turned his game around and is a stud on wheels. And Leonard Fournette's like maybe consistent at best. San Francisco up 14-3. They're showing an awful lot of this game. But I think it's because San Francisco has no shot at the playoffs, and the Rams could be the upset.
Bigger ball. So the Ram offense built on space, and then we hear that the 49ers' strength on defense is speed that allows them to be creative.
They got to be going red zone Saints soon. The Saints are about to come back, starting at midfield after that interception.
Speed linebackers, they're not oversized, so they get swallowed up if that offensive line unit can get to that second level.
Here we go. We're not red zone, but Saints 1st and 10 from the 50. Fakes the handoff, goes deep, and it's almost intercepted by the Broncos. It was to Jared Cook, but it was almost intercepted. I think the Saints are trying to play some tricky plays now. I think the Saints are trying to throw off the Broncos because they have such a lead now. Because that was sloppy. It was in like double coverage, easy double coverage to Jared Cook. That was a poor planned play.
He's been everywhere, Chris, but these are plays that you got to.
All right, Saints red zone. Taysom Hill is intercepted. Broncos are running down the side, inside the 40. They're already in field goal range. Taysom Hill is picked off. Wasn't his fault. It hit the defender, it hit the receiver, went up in the air, and they caught it.
This is a zone coverage right here, but watch A.J. Boye break on this ball. This is what they completed right before the half, right? That cooling route, they got that.
It hit off Michael Thomas's hands, went up in the air, and they recovered it.
He picks it off and takes it down the sideline. Really nice job by Boye to put his offense in a position to have a...
Broncos are starting in field goal range.
First time in plus territory for Denver today running a play. And it's a
and this is the first time Denver's been past midfield.
Interception of the season for Taysom Hill, just the second of his career. Hinton's got his two.
Broncos have not been past midfield all game. It comes at 8 minutes in the third quarter off a Taysom Hill fumble that wasn't even his fault. He had it on the money to Michael Thomas. Second and 6 from the 45 or the 35. Hinton does a quarterback sneak and gets 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 4, but they are in field goal range. This could be points, Denver.
I'm going to pull this thing late. I'm telling you, I want it. It's my ball, no! Takes the last second, and then watch Davis just absolutely come across and make it a big hit.
Well, something fascinating, too, and I called Wake Forest games a couple times, called Hinton's last game as a college player. Obviously wasn't playing quarterback last year. Wake Forest offense runs this incredibly...
Here we go, guys. 3rd and 4.
Zone read, RPO type plays you'll ever see.
They did a double reversal and lost 6 yards.
Oh, we have a long. Let's check in with Kurt Menefee.
On 3rd down and long, They went for a double, you know what I'm trying to say. They tried to go for a trick play, and they lost 6 yards. They're in really long field goal range now. Here we go. Broncos kicking the ball, field goal for the first points.
He really has, and he is just a big, strong kid.
McManus has only missed 1 this year.
Into a rhythm. There he's got that pick 6.
Here we go. Career-long attempt for Brandon McManus. He'll make it a career-long make.
And he makes it from 58.
The career-long for McManus for 58 yards.
58-yard field goal by McManus. He's 21 of 22 this year. It's his career long. He makes it. Right down the middle, 58 yards, career long McManus off the Saints intercepted ball. Broncos have 3 on the board. We still have a tremendous lead. It's still 17-3, Saints. I'm so happy I had food, I could happily take a shot now. Who wants a shot for the first Broncos score? Whoever wants a shot for the first Broncos score, I mean, a shot's a shot, but you might only want one for a Saints score. I can't promise that'll happen again. Oh my God, I'm watching them interview players after the game. I've never seen this. They have a microphone stand and all the reporters stand like 20 feet away. Guys, this is kind of funny. I never noticed after game interviews, there's a microphone on the field and all the interviewers stand like 20 feet back and scream at you. Isn't that kind of defeating the point? If you're 20 feet away, but I'm screaming at the top of my lungs and spitting at you, it's probably a lot worse than just like letting me come a little closer and having you hear. What's the sense of spreading them out 20 feet if they got to scream and spit all over? Redonkulous. CJ Sands, have I took a shot for CJ Sands yet? Yeah, J-Dub. I watched baseball, basketball, football. I must not have stuck around for the interviews. Like last night on the Tyson fight. Were you in the room before when I was talking about the Tyson fight? Last night, Tyson fought Roy Jones. I have a video on my channel. If you want to check it out. 3-minute video, explains the whole thing. But at the end, they interview Tyson and Roy Jones. And the guy is right up in their faces, no masks. So I don't know. And it was weird because it wasn't like just Tyson and the interviewer weren't wearing masks. Everyone else had masks. All the cornermen, all Tyson's guys had masks. All Roy Jones guys had masks. They never took their masks off once the entire fight. The only ones that had no masks were Michael Buffer, Tyson, Roy Jones, and the interviewer guys. Like the other guys were spaced. He had Sugar Ray Leonard was there, Snoop Dogg was there. They all had no mask, but they were distanced. The interviewer had no mask and was right up in Tyson and Roy Jones' face. Guys, if you're joining, it's a commercial timeout. The Broncos just kicked a field goal, and the Saints are up 17-3. 17-3. They just got the ball back. They they don't. They run it out. The Saints ran it out and get knocked down at the 17. Saints at the 17, and they're up 17-3. Broncos got a field goal off a Saints intercepted ball. Taysom Hill fired it into Michael Thomas, went off his hands, popped in the air, and they intercepted it and got in field goal range. What did they do from there? Nothing. The only reason they've been past midfield this entire game is off a Saints turnover. Beyond that, they have done nothing. The quarterback in right now is Kendall Hinton, who is 1 of 9 with 2 interceptions. He's got more interceptions than he has completed passes. No joke, go look at it. Kendall Hinton, 1 of 9 with 2 interceptions on the Broncos. Saints lead 17-3. The big news of the day is Tampa Bay, Kansas City. Mahomes on Kansas City had over 350 yards in the first half. Tyreek Hill had over 200 receiving in the first quarter. Over 200 receiving yards in the first quarter. NFL record, potentially going to be an all-game NFL record for both of them. Somebody look it up for me. I don't know if anyone looked, but somebody, if they want, can look it up and tell me what is the record on most yards by a quarterback in NFL history for one game. I think it's high 500s, like 560 in a game. Now, the theory behind it is Mahomes is almost at 400 yards in the first half, but they're killing Tampa Bay. So the theory is you're going to lay off the gas and you're going to start running the ball. Therefore, you get less throwing yards. But if Tampa Bay starts making this a game, which they did score before the half, if they start making it a game and Kansas City keeps airing it out, we could have one of the highest, if not the highest, yardage game in the history of football in this upcoming second half. The hype is real. They're showing Drew Brees on the field throwing ball. Oh, wait, no. Maybe that wasn't Drew Brees. Never mind. The hype is real. I know. I think it's because I keep screaming in the Saints game. Saints got the first down on 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Taysom Hill up the middle. First down Saints. First down Saints. Who in the chat? 554 is the record. J-Dub, if you look at the beginning, in the beginning of the episode, I said I think it's either 559 or 564. I'm just going off the top of my head from previous years looking at stats all the time. I thought it was 354 or 359. It's 364. It's 354. I was off by 5 to 10 yards. Emmanuel Sanders catches it for 4 or 5 yards. I think we might go red zone. All right, so 554 yards. Mahomes needs 200 yards in the second half, and he's got the NFL record. Mahomes needs 200 yards. All right, guys, we're red zone Saints.
Yeah, that was...
Taysom Hill running it with blockers down the side. He gets through a hole, and he's to the 36.
To the 36 yard line.
Here's that QB power, and this is where you get
Taysom Hill gets 15 yards to the 36.
Pull around, lead with the fullback, and you're going to get that wide open hole for Taysom Hill. That's 11 on 11 football, but you're getting extra blockers to the front side of that play. Block down, that's a pin and pull play with the quarterback running the ball. Nice gain by Taysom Hill. They execute that so well, and it's so hard to defend. You know, when you're being able to bring that quarterback across, get that matchup, get that extra.
From the 36, 1st and 10.
One running game, and the quarterback there.
Latavius Murray up the middle for 36 yards. Touchdown, Latavius Murray. Touchdown, Latavius Murray runs up the middle for 36 yards.
Blitz game here, a little blitz run, and here they're going to go here. They're going to run this right here. That's Justin Simmons going to come across there. But watch, I actually think that's Walker. DeMarcus Walker jumped into the beat.
Guys,
it looked to me like Walker had
Latavius Murray just went 36 yards up the middle untouched. Untouched up the middle. No one, if you watch the run, go watch it now on highlights or red zone or something. If you watch that run, Latavius Murray at the end of the run, when he scores, there's no one within like 10 yards of him. He was so far ahead of the defense. It was ridiculous. He split the middle and just flew up the middle untouched. No one near him, no one close. Saints up 24-3. 24-3 Saints. My God. I don't know if I should even be bragging. Like they just re-showed it again. He's like a good 15 yards away from anybody on the Broncos. By the time he crosses the line, by the time he crosses the line to score, Murray is 10 or 15 yards ahead of anybody. Amazing. Now we have 2 Taysom Hill touchdowns and a rushing touchdown by Latavius Murray. Their receiving, their throwing stats are abysmal, guys. Taysom Hill is like 3 of 9 with like 20 yards. But on the ground, they are running over the Broncos. On the ground, they have probably close to 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Mr. Slime Boy, what is up? I think you were in here before. Mr. Slime Boy, weren't you in here? I feel like you're one of the first people that commented. I could be wrong, but I feel like you were like, hi, bye, or something like that. Oh, yes, it was you. I was going to say, I do tend to remember names, new names especially. So the Saints are up 24-3. It's a timeout. Broncos getting the ball. Guys, this game is pretty much over. If this was like an all-star team or something, I'd say they got a chance. They're a banged-up team of COVID players. They have a wide receiver playing quarterback. He's already thrown 2 picks and 1 completion. He is 1 of 9 with 2 interceptions. The worst stats ever. But what do you expect? He's a wide receiver. I love your Adventure Time. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Always love having Adventure Time people in the chat. I have to go right now, but it was awesome being here. CJ Sands, I will see you again. Subscribe, like the video. If you guys are in here, slap a like on it. Lets me know my progress through all this. But take care, CJ Sands. But guys, if you're in here, the Saints just scored a touchdown, 36 yards up the middle by Latavius Murray, untouched. No one within 10 or 15 yards of the dude. Scores a touchdown, 24-3. The highlight of the day, to me though, is Mahomes in Kansas City had almost 400 yards in the first half. Tyreek Hill had over 200 in the first quarter. They might break all sorts of NFL records in the second half. I'm more curious at this point to see that. Not that I don't appreciate what the Saints are doing, but I don't need to see it because they're up by 20, and I don't see that happening like where the Broncos just score 3 touchdowns out of nowhere when they've been playing like complete garbage. Kansas City just started the second half. And I've almost eaten 5 pounds of ham. Okay, bye. See you later, Slime Boy. They're showing the Niners now, and I really could care less. Saints Broncos, Saints stop them. I'm getting confused. Second down, Broncos ball. They're down by 3 touchdowns, guys. Broncos are down by 3 touchdowns. They have the ball. I'm more curious. Kansas City.
Watch what Tom Brady did. Told you we want to get the play action pass if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tom Brady on the first drive gets it to Gronk for 50 yards. They're at first and goal at the 5. So Tampa Bay is keeping it a game, which is going to make Mahomes keep firing.
First and goal carry, stacked up.
I like this, guys. I like that Brady's scoring. It's keeping Mahomes firing, and I want to see Mahomes break records.
Mullins from the pocket. Ball is fumbled. He gets it back. But at the 35-yard line, he's brought down.
We've seen it all. But that one was the design, the offense going at halftime. Byron Leftwich, Bruce Arians coming up.
Saints,
2 runs, and then off the same run.
I'm gonna right now, Tampa. All right, I'll red zone it because the Saints are so ahead. 2nd and goal. Tampa Bay about to score.
At the top. Scott Miller on the field, coming in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Toss it, and that is closed in on an early.
Tampa Bay loses 3.
As Fournette makes the catch, but loses.
Leonard Fournette, we just talked about. Leonard Fournette catches it and loses 3.
I love the motion. Get people moving one way. Tom's out there, but watch Croc. C87 on the ball. He's coming wide open. They just don't do that often. The more times you do it, the quarterback will start to adjust very quickly.
3rd and goal, guys. Tampa Bay. They need a touchdown. They're down by 14 or 13. Oh my God, Tom Brady threw it way over the head.
Brady and Chris Jones renewing acquaintances.
I think Chris Jones would win that fight. I know it'd be close, but I'm going to go with Chris Jones on that one.
It's not over yet.
Guys, Tampa Bay, Kansas City. I don't know what happened, but Jones on Kansas City, who's probably the biggest guy on the entire field, is getting in the face of Brady, and Brady and him are jawing at each other. Brady is right up in this dude's face. The dude looks literally like the biggest man on the field. He's got to be twice the size of Brady, and Brady is jawing at him, and they're literally like, look like they're going to fist fight. And they go for the field goal, and they get it. They settle for a field goal. Tampa Bay settles for the field goal. They're up. They're down by 10. Kansas City up by 10.
Games here so far. This game has a coach's challenge flag being thrown on the field. So Kyle Shanahan thinks this is an incomplete pass. The ruling on the field was that Mullins fumbled the ball and then Mullins recovered it as well. It's fourth down either way, but it's kind of some yardage for the field goal. That's an aggressive coach's challenge.
Guys, this Saints game is flying by.
I'm guessing it would be about 6 yards.
Saints game just started the 4th quarter. The Saints game just started the 4th quarter. To put it into perspective, the Saints game and the Rams game kicked off at the exact same time. There's still 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter of the San Francisco Rams game, and we're already in the 4th quarter of the Saints. We are a good 30 minutes ahead of pace.
As well. Okay, the Rams are back, and they have changed it to an incomplete pass. So, successful coach's challenge for Kyle Shanahan.
They ruled Mullins a fumble. It was challenged, and they won. So it's just an incomplete pass. Saints game's in a timeout. Tampa Bay's in a timeout. The only game on right now is San Francisco Rams, and they're about to kick a field goal. 46-yard by San Francisco, and it's good. So it's 17-3. The Niners are going to upset the Rams unless the Rams start doing something. 17-3. The Rams are down by 2 touchdowns with a quarter and a half left. Back to the Saints. I think it's funny now. Players are wearing masks on the sidelines on the Broncos. It's almost like they're saying, we know we did bad, so we'll pretend. 2nd and 14, red zone action.
It's so hard to try to put this together on short notice. I'm thinking about John
Freeman
Fox.
gets about 3. It's going to be a 3rd and 11.
Put this together on short notice. I think against the Falcons, use D'Angelo Williams in this spot.
3rd and 12. Broncos ball down by 21.
It's really hard to do.
Fourth quarter.
Really find success on short notice.
Well, I mean, you go back to that Miami deal, and you had an entire week to break that out. You know, that was like week 3 when you broke that out. So you had the whole entire week to work on it. Everybody knew what the free-throws were. They had practices. This is coming out here and not having any practice time to say, hey guys, we just got to make something up here.
3rd and 12. And he's sacked. 3rd and 12. And Hinton is sacked. It's going to be 4th and like 14. 13 minutes in the 4th. This game is over, guys. 4th and 13.
Coming off the edge right here, and you just tucking that ball. Cam Jordan. He's just such a good player.
I feel so bad for Hinton, guys. Kendall Hinton comes in totally unprepared, never played quarterback. He goes 1 of 9 with 2 interceptions. More interceptions than completions, and he is getting rocked. They are sacking him. They are manhandling him. The Saints are up by 21 points with the ball. They're literally just pity running clock. This game is literally going to run under 2.5 hours. I don't think I've ever seen a Saints game under 2.5 hours. So most Saints games go 3.5, 4 hours because it's nonstop scoring. Therefore, there's timeouts, lots of commercials, lots of penalties, lots of clock stoppage. Mahomes gets one off to about the 50 to Tyreek Hill. Mahomes is building stats.
The Niners got the field goal. Rams get the football back.
Yeah, guys, the Saints are just going to start, they're just going to start running clock now. There's 13 minutes in the 4th quarter. They're up by 21 points with the ball. The Saints are going to really start using clock. If this game goes past 6:45, I'd be impressed. It's 6:17 right now. 6:17 right now. I think this game is over by 6:45, and that means this game was a 2-hour and 30-minute game. That's got to be a record for the quickest Saints game ever. And honestly, the Broncos kind of want to just get it over with too. The Broncos came into this knowing we are likely to not win this game. Let's just make it as a little embarrassment as possible.
You always have to account for a little more air being put underneath that ball.
Goff is scrambling. He needs a touchdown. He shakes a few, gets out of bounds, and gains nothing. All right, we're back to Mahomes. 1st and 20. I'm going to go red zone volume. Mahomes has the ball.
Beat the McElroys, the Duns, and the Hurleys. Here's a 1st and...
Intercepted. Mahomes is intercepted.
But the interception was Whitehead.
But there's flags all over.
Play by Mahomes. You notice they're offside.
And it's offsides, Tampa. Interception doesn't count.
Get a penalty too, and that's the other part. They might pass interfere. I mean, there's a lot of things to do, but offside.
Offsides defense. The interception doesn't count. Goff goes end zone on 3rd and 10 and misses.
And now it's 4th and 10. So
I love you, everything burrito.
It's 2 this year.
Everything
One in each
burrito.
game against Las Vegas. That's it.
That's an Adventure Time reference.
Takes the ball away.
Those who don't know, obviously, Mr. Slimeboy knows.
15.
1st and 15. Mahomes has the ball. I want to see if Mahomes pads his stats. Catch made, but they only got about 5. But it was to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill and Mahomes connecting on another play. Rams with the 41-yard attempt. And he missed it. Oh, no, it's good. It looked like it missed. 17-6, Rams losing. Mahomes right now is at 400 yards. He needs 154 more yards, and he's got the NFL record. Got to start scoring.
Still on for Tuesday night in the Steel City.
Mahomes, hands off. Up, He breaks a tackle, and he's about a yard short of the first.
About 2 of the first.
Mahomes is about a yard or 2 short of the first. Third down. They're across midfield, though.
Take it. Not come back up.
They're at about the 43.
That lower body is.
43-yard line. They're almost in field goal range. The Saints have the ball, guys, but they're up 21 and they're just running clock. If I see something important, I'll tell you. Right now, it's 2nd and 6. They run it again. No gain.
Fortunately, it's one of our steady cams. Everything's just fine.
Oh, Mahomes goes for it and he gets the first and then some. He holds the ball and he easily gets the first.
On the key.
It's the same thing. Watch
Middle
Mahomes'
school
body language.
offense football. What's up, TV? I haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome, buddy. We got Kansas City blasting. Saints are just running clock. We're under 11 minutes, guys. Under 11 minutes. Saints still have the ball, up by 21.
Which we saw his greatest
Taysom
rush
Hill, he's throwing.
in the AFC Championship.
Midfield, catch made, more clock will run. Michael Thomas catches it on 3rd and 7. First down, more clock will run. We're already down to almost 10 minutes in the 4th quarter, up by 21. This game is over.
Davis got out in there, right? Comes in on the tackle. Well, the only reason is
Tyreek Hill, 241 yards receiving with a quarter and a half of football left.
You got to protect the end zone.
Tyreek Hill has 200. Guys, check this for me, please, somebody. What's the most yards by a receiver in a game? Because Tyreek Hill might be about to break it. Mahomes throws, touchdown. Tyreek Hill again. Tyreek Hill, touchdown from Mahomes. 3 touchdowns for Tyreek Hill. 20-yard reception. 20-yard touchdown catch. Mahomes is up to 412 yards. And Tyreek Hill has 261.
perfect strike over the head.
261.
Hard, right over his head.
Guys, Tyreek Hill, 261 yards receiving with 3 touchdowns. And there's a quarter and a half of football left. There's 7 minutes in the 3rd quarter. He has 261. Mahomes just hit 412. He is 140 yards away from the NFL all-time record. 140 yards away. J-Dub said 336 is the receiving yardage record. Tyreek Hill needs 70 more yards. Tyreek Hill needs 70 for the record. Mahomes needs 130, give or take, throwing. These guys are both easily on pace for breaking the all-time NFL record in the same game. I mean, it would make sense that you would break the record in the same game, but not really if you think about it. All the guys that have the 500 yardage records, it was all spread out amongst the team. It wasn't like 300 yards to one guy. It was like 200 to one guy, 100 to one guy, 90 to one guy. Tyreek Hill is getting every touchdown catch. He has 3 touchdowns, and all of them are, it's blowing my mind. Rams just got a pick 6. Was that a pick 6? I'm pretty sure Rams just got a pick 6, guys, and now they are only down. Yeah, pick 6, Rams. Rams get a pick 6. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a fumble. It was a fumble. Ran for the touchdown. They are now down by 5, and they could go for a 2-point conversion to put it within a field goal. Rams still in it. Rams are still in it. Thank you, J-Dub, for the info. No, I can't believe this. The Rams are down by 5. I think that was really dumb, guys. I think that was really dumb. The Rams have a quarter of football left. They're down by 5. They should have went for 2 and made it a field goal game. They kicked the extra point. Now they're down by 4, which is now they have to get a touchdown. I think that was really dumb. Why am I missing something? Guys, why would the Rams go for an extra point when they're down by 5 and there's 1 quarter? I don't agree with that at all. I think that is really stupid pull. Watch now they lose by 1 point because of it. 2nd and 9, we're Saints red zone.
Game record.
Saints running clock, guys. Taysom Hill down the side. It's going to be a 3rd and inches. Under 10 minutes, guys. Saints are running clock like crazy. Under 10 minutes. 3rd and 1. Taysom Hill got inches, and they're going to run more clock.
Jackson flying down there, making a hit on the quarterback, putting a 3rd down and 1 situation. Don't be surprised to see that same play. They haven't been able to fix it yet today.
Taysom Hill is just going to run it up the middle again. 3rd and 1, guys. 9 minutes. Up by 21. Saints ball. 3rd and 1. Hands off. Kamara gets the 1st down.
Saints offense stays on the field.
Kamara gets the 1st down. We are under 9 minutes with a 1st and 10. Guys, this game is going to be one of the quickest Saints games ever televised.
That long win streak just about every year. They're on a 7-game win streak right now.
7-game win streak.
Update you just got from
and about to make it 8.
Because they're in the hunt for the #1 seed. Remember, it's an expanded playoffs this year. 7 teams per conference. Only the #1 seed gets a bye into the divisional round, where in years past it was the 1 and 2 seed. So a little added value.
Giants are leading the division at 4 and 7. That is pathetic. Giants leading the division at 4 and 7. That is so pathetic.
Aaron Donald just forced a fumble the last defensive stand for the Los Angeles Rams. That was a scoop and score. And here comes the former defensive player of the year again. Rips down Nick Mullins. First sack in a little while for Aaron Donald.
Rams D is stepping up, but I still think it was really dumb.
Aaron Donald has just taken the NFL's league.
I think it was really dumb of the Rams. The Rams the defense is doing phenomenal. But the Rams could possibly lose because they went for an extra point when they're down by 5. Saints are running clock, guys. They're just running clock. We're going red zone action. They're going to show the Saints.
As an opponent.
Here we go. Red zone volume.
Get that win. Try to snap a skid for the Saints against Denver. Lost 5 in a row. Last time the Saints won against the Broncos, 1994. It's their only
Saints haven't beat the Broncos since 94. Only time the Saints have ever beat the Broncos, 1994. Taysom Hill, pass caught. Traquan Smith, 1st down. Traquan Smith, 1st down.
Obviously a 30
Clock
plus
running.
year NFL coaching career, 40 years plus as a coach. But he was.
It's going to be under 8 minutes by the time this play is done.
Really were in their heyday. This is the last win for the Saints.
The last win against the Broncos, 1994, 34 to 28.
New Orleans linebacker coach. Hugh Millen had to play quarterback for you guys that day because John Elway got hurt in December earlier that month.
Oh, at that time I was actually.
1st and 10, Saints ball in field goal range. Latavius Murray up the middle, 11 yards, 1st down.
We said Tom Brady was over.
Tom Brady.
When it came to passes over 20 yards in the air. He's hit a couple of big ones today.
Tom Brady, 3rd and 15, hits one for 60 yards. Guys, this is a shootout against the Kansas City Chiefs. Intercepted. Tom Brady is intercepted in the red zone. Tom Brady intercepted in the red zone.
And this is really, like you said, Matthew gets the pressure in the backfield. It makes Brady have to throw this without seeing the leverage. And
Saints run it up the middle. Latavius Murray gets 6 yards on 1st down. Under 7 minutes. We are under 7 minutes, guys. It isn't even 6:30. Not even 6:30. Guys, when have you ever seen a Saints game? It's not even 6:30, and it's under 6 minutes in the 4th quarter. I'm lucky if I have a Saints game end by 8 o'clock. Most Saints games are over by 7:30, 8 o'clock. Usually I have like 20 minutes to like go stuff my face before the night game. This is ridiculous how fast it's moving. Latavius Murray up the middle on 2nd and 4, gets a yard or two. It's going to be 3rd and short. We're going to be under 6 minutes by the time we see the end of this play. We're going to go red zone volume. Red zone volume.
Area in Pennsylvania. That's where a lot of Sean's family is from. In fact, Sean's cousin taught Vic 6th grade math. These two guys have an interesting familial connection on top of there. I wonder how Vic was a student. They flunked.
3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Saints inside the 10. Latavius Murray, touchdown Saints. Second one for Latavius Murray. That's 2 for Murray, 2 for Taysom Hill, all on the ground. 4 rushing touchdowns, all on the ground.
Just coming out here this way, all across the board.
And Murray is not even touched. Murray didn't even have a fingertip on it.
Right here.
I don't even think he got a fingertip on it.
The New Orleans Saints are going to roll to a victory. They're going to be 9-2 after the win in Denver.
Saints are going to be 9-2. Guys, there's no chance. Rams up the middle. Rams up the middle for about 80 yards. 1st and goal. Rams ball. Maybe the extra point won't be a stupid thing after all. 60 plus yards. 1st and goal. Rams ball. Down by 4. And it's the end of the 3rd quarter. Now it's Mahomes throwing. Catch. Oh my God. He had a wide open catch that would have been a touchdown from the 10 and he dropped it.
The all-time list for receiving yards, Tyreek Hill could be threatening a top 10.
Guys, Mahomes would have just got an 85-yard touchdown catch, and the guy dropped it. It would have literally put him pretty much 30 yards out of the NFL record. His dude just screwed him out of an NFL record. Guys, he had it. He had it. Mahomes would have had over 500 yards. Oh, my God. Mahomes would have had over 500 yards, probably breaking the NFL record at some point, and his dude dropped the friggin' ball. My God, I would be so mad. You might have just stole the all-time NFL record from your quarterback. And it wasn't Tyreek Hill. In case you're wondering, it wasn't Tyreek Hill. I don't know who it was. Number 17, I don't know who that is on the Tampa. And Rams, 2nd and goal from the 1. Down by 4. Rams, handoff, touchdown. Touchdown Rams. Touchdown Rams. Saints, extra point good. They just did the extra point. 31-3. The Saints are up by 28 points. Saints up by 28. 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. My God, guys, these are some great games. The Saints are blowing them away. But the Tampa game and the Niners game are very tight and very entertaining. I mean, the Tampa game's pretty much over too. But like I said, on the contrary to me saying the Broncos are out of it, Tampa does have Tom Brady, who's playing good football when he wants to. So they are easily still in it. They're down 17, but they're easily still in it. Oh my God. Saints score again. I cannot believe the Saints are up by 4 touchdowns. The Saints are literally up by 4 possessions, guys. Extra points or not. 2-point conversions or not. And here go the Broncos. Red zone action. 6 minutes.
Early 4th quarter. We'll check back in for the Broncos' last 6 minutes here.
Runs up the side. Gets a first down. 5:45.
Kendall Hinton in there. Again, if you're here in Denver, and really the marquee headline in the NFL and a weekend where there were a ton of major stories. Kendall Hinton being thrust into the starting quarterback role was one of them. Former high school quarterback at Southern Durham High School.
Kendall Hinton at quarterback is a wide receiver, is so short, man. He looks like Darren Sproul's height.
For 4 years, 5 starts, handful of games, and then transition.
Handoff, and they lose a yard. On 1st and 10, they lose a yard under 5 minutes.
Hinton will not let the moment be too big for him. Now, what you see on tape, what you see during the game is a lot different from your video.
They're going to Rams.
Score there in the Saints-Broncos game, but we will dip back in occasionally.
Yeah, the guy's saying that's pretty much going to do it. He's saying for the red zone, that's going to do it for the Saints-Broncos. There's no reason to go back. There's 4 minutes and counting. They're up by 4 touchdowns. It's ridiculous. There's no point even going back. He's basically like, we're going to stick with the Rams. Niners are down by 3. Niners down by 3. Now you could say, this is why the Rams did it, guys. I was ragging on the Rams, saying, why would you kick the extra point when you could go for 2 and be down a field goal? It's because of this. They kicked the extra point, scored a touchdown, and now they're up by a field goal. Had they gone for 2-point conversion and missed, they'd be up by 2, which means a San Francisco field goal would win the game. So now I get why they did it. They're looking long term. I said there had to be a reason why they're not going for 2. I just didn't think there was enough time on the clock and that they were taking a big chance. But hey, it worked out. San Francisco, midfield. They get the catch to the 45. Had to be about a 25, 30-yard catch by Mullins. Well, throw by Mullins. They're at the 25. So 30-yard catch. 30-yard catch. And they're almost in field goal range. At the 45, almost in field goal range. Saints game, 3rd and 11. Broncos ball. It's under 3.5 minutes, guys. They're just running clock at this point. Broncos, 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11, under 3.5. And they run it, and it's out of bounds. The dude gets rocked. Freeman gets rocked. It's going to be 4th and long. And now we're back to Tampa Bay.
Down 17, approaching the end of the 3rd quarter.
Antonio Brown makes a catch. Antonio Brown makes the catch. San Francisco, 2nd and 10. They need about 10 yards for doable field goal range. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 10, almost intercepted. Saints ball, they fair catch it at the 23. Broncos just rip a hole up the middle to the 25, guys. Broncos are in this. They're down 17 with a full quarter of football. Tom Brady almost in the red zone. They can definitely come back. Tom Brady, it's picked off. Tom Brady throws his 3rd interception. I'm pretty sure that's Tom Brady's 3rd interception. Guys, it hits off the helmet of a Kansas City defender into the hands of another defender. Kansas City, I'm pretty sure that's the 3rd interception of the game, guys. They're out of time now. 3rd interception of the game, and they're running out of time. I forgot. I'm thinking Tampa Bay has a lot of time. I'm confusing them with with San Francisco. They're not going to have enough time. They may have actually robbed Mahomes of the NFL record. His own player dropped a wide open 85-yard touchdown play that would have put Mahomes over 520 yards. Mahomes would have been so close to the NFL record, Tyreek Hill could still break the receiving record. Tyreek Hill needs about 70 yards, and they're at about the 30. So if Mahomes went for like a Hail Mary, oh wait, no, I am right. Tampa Bay still in the third quarter. I am right. Okay. All right, we are right, guys. Tampa Bay could still break the records. I'm confusing myself. We're almost to the 2-minute warning in the Saints, guys. Saints are going to take it to the 2-minute warning. It's 4th down, but the Broncos aren't using timeouts. They're taking it to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be Saints kicking to the Broncos after we come back from commercial break, 2-minute warning. It's 6:40 on the clock, real time, my time. 6:40. I said I'd be shocked if it went past 6:45. They have dragged it out a little longer, but it's the 2-minute warning. The Broncos are going to have a couple shots at some plays. I don't know why they're even trying at this point. They're 2 minutes down 28. We're going back to Tampa Bay.
This is exactly, thank you, fellas. This is exactly, I'm sure, what Tom is discussing with Mike right now.
Yeah, he's telling him, he said, I don't understand. He goes, well, he was in there, and then he blitzed. Tom's like, okay, but just so you know, you replace where he blitzes from, you get lift from the guy coming to cover you. But you got to remember, Evans is playing a lot of different
Timeout,
now,
Kansas City.
and they're pressuring around him. Well, Tom doesn't really know if he's going to give him the hot route or not. And when you're trailing 27-10, you feel like you got to let that ball go instead of taking a sack.
Timeout.
It's 3rd and 3. Mahomes has not done anything this half, Mahomes has gotten under 100 yards. He had over 350 in the first half, and now he's got less than 100 this whole quarter. Obviously most people don't do things like that, but he needed to keep his foot on the gas to break the record. That's what I said. If you go back to the first half, I said anybody in their right mind would say he's breaking the NFL record. But what happens is in the second half, you take your foot off the gas. You're up by points. You don't want to make unnecessary passes in the second half when you're only up by 17. 17 sounds like a lot, but that's 2 touchdowns later. You're down by a field goal. Shit happens. So Mahomes has played careful football, and they haven't scored a whole lot.
This penalty declined. The runner was ruled down by contact. It's 4th down.
4th down. Tampa Bay is going to get the ball back, and it isn't even the 4th quarter yet. I'm going to stick with this game because I just want to see what happens. It's 4th and 2. Tampa's going to get the ball back with about 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And I have 1 piece of ham left. I will eat my last piece of ham. Rams ball. Goff throws, 1st down. I can't eat it.
What you're able to do in the running game. And you see they started running the ball inside zone, not so much outside zone. And when you get Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp going in these jet motions, you don't know what they're going to do.
I'm being a pig of myself.
As they just picked up an easy 1st down right there.
Saints just kicked it back.
Arizona lost today at New England. That's who the Rams will play next.
Broncos are starting with the ball. 1st and 10 with 1:45.
49ers try to stay in the conversation. The Seahawks play on Monday night. Rams had the win over Seattle earlier, but they'll...
Broncos running around the outside, and they get to almost the 50.
Record 11-2 in his career against Seattle.
I'm just going to shout out the play-by-play. The Broncos aren't even taking timeouts. They're obviously running clock. They just got 30 yards up the side. They're almost cross midfield. That'll be, guys, If the Broncos cross midfield, that'll be the first time they cross midfield without a turnover. The Broncos have not once crossed midfield this entire game on offense. Here we go. Will they do it? And the Saints bottle them up for a gain of 1. Under a minute, guys. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but if the Saints, there's 50 seconds and counting. If they hold them on this play, they're likely to just let the clock tick. I'm pretty sure the Broncos have never crossed midfield except on one turnover by Taysom Hill. And they're just taking it down, 30 seconds. And it's 6:45 on the clock, guys. I'm pretty good, you got to admit. I said if this goes past 6:45, I'll be surprised. It's 6:45, and it's 20 seconds on the clock. And the Saints, they sack them. They lost yards. You got 17, 16, 15. It's 6:46. It literally just hit 6:46. And I said this game would end by 6:45. I'm even ahead of Red Zone. This is the first time in my life I'm ahead of Red Zone. They're already on the field congratulating each other. And Red Zone is on. 30 seconds. Here's Red Zone, but the game's over. So the Saints defense has held them. They didn't even get past midfield. Held them to 3 points. The Saints held the Broncos to 3 points, and those 3 points were off of a turnover. So they were already in field goal range when they got the ball. The Broncos offense never crossed midfield. Saints win 31-3. 31-3. We are 9-2. Looking good so far while Brees is recovering. I love it, guys. The Kansas City game just hit the fourth quarter. But, guys, holy crap. We lose Brees. We get Michael Thomas back. And I'm a little panicked. But Taysom Hill comes in, and he's running like a stud. The dude isn't throwing great. He's like 50-50, but he does enough to confuse people, and everything is done on the ground. We got 4 rushing touchdowns. How funny is it how the Saints change? You got Drew Brees in. You're never seeing a game where the Saints don't score at least 1 touchdown by throwing. You get Taysom Hill in, and it happens in his second game. He has 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 by himself, 2 by Latavius Murray. You don't often see a team that changes that much. Usually when you have a quarterback gets sidelined, the other quarterback plays a similar form of football because they feed off each other kind of thing. That's crazy to me that the Saints offense has changed so dramatically, but still winning games in dominant fashion. We have won the last 2 games by double digits, this game by almost 30 points without our quarterback. That's crazy. Hi, I'm back. What's up? Who Dat Nation? Thanks, ViewMasters. See you next week. Brandon, I'll see you next week. I'm going to stick around for some of the Tampa game, guys. Brady's got the ball again, and he's inside field goal range already. Timeout. Oh, no, he's not. Tom Brady inside of field goal range, down 17 to Kansas City. Over the head of Antonio Brown.
Just out of reach.
2nd and 10.
The AFC, it's loaded. So I'm not going to give anything to anybody because you got Buffalo not getting as much probably national respect as they deserve. That is a tough football team.
They're very good. They're going to be a tough out. I mean, there's 5 or 6 teams really that.
And look at Tennessee winning today at Indianapolis to take the division lead in the South. I mean, the 4 division leaders want to build a case for all of them.
Throw Baltimore.
2nd and 10. Tom Brady's got it.
2nd and 10.
Brady goes end zone.
And incomplete, intended for Evans.
He went end zone to Evans and missed. No flag.
Just too many just go route. Like, this is what I'm saying. Everything's just hard, right? Get some easy ones, and then we're going to... He's really good. It's just...
Mike Evans was running, man.
Perfect.
Mike Evans took off from that line like a bat out of hell.
You get to the point where you underthrow it by a yard, where he throws a pick.
So the Bucs starting to feel a little heat, down 17 in the fourth quarter. The close game is there on the right side of the double box. The Niners down by 3. They have the football midway through the fourth quarter. Just 2 games remaining in the late window. We'll go back and forth.
It's over, Tim. Tim, the Saints game just ended like 5 minutes ago. The fastest Saints game I ever saw, it was over by 6:45. The Saints game is already over. It was over by 6:45. I don't think I have ever seen an afternoon game by the Saints done by 7 o'clock. I am now watching Tampa Bay while I eat ham. Tampa Bay, I don't know if you're watching Tim. Well, I don't know. I don't think you guys are watching Tim. But Tim, I don't know if you're watching. Tyreek Hill is 70 yards away from breaking the receiving record all time. Tom Brady, touchdown. Mike Evans, my fantasy boy. Mike Evans, touchdown. Tom Brady. Guys, I don't want Tom Brady to win, obviously, but I want them to stay in this game because I want Mahomes to break the record. Mahomes right now has something like 440 yards. He needs 100 more yards, and he breaks the NFL record for quarterback throwing in any game all time. And he literally had an 85-yard touchdown pass on the last possession, and his guy dropped it wide open. He had no one near him and did one of those things where he started running before he made the catch. He looked at the ball, went to make the catch, and then looked away and missed the catch. No one was in front of him. He had 60 yards to run, and he would have scored. So he basically stole the all-time record from Mahomes at this point, because I'm pretty sure Mahomes would have had it by now. DMV, what is up in the chat? We're out in San Francisco now. San Francisco could upset the Rams. They're down by 3 with the ball. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. And they could upset the Rams. Goes wide open, catch made, but then he fumbled it out of bounds. Are they calling it a catch? I think he made enough of a football move. They have to decide if it was a football move, but it looks to me like that was a solid catch. Here it goes. He gets the ball. It's in his hands. He's got it tucked. Yeah, I'd say that's making a football play. That means it's going to be their ball. San Francisco first down in the red zone. Or inside the 30. I thought it was in the red zone. Second down. Boop.
Whatever you got to do to get a guy down, you get him down. Floyd, excited about that right there.
Drive begin at the 26-yard line of the 49ers.
Boop. All right, guys, 49ers, under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes. I'm just going to stick with the last 2 afternoon games just because I want to see what happens. I really want the Rams to lose, but they're up by 3. San Francisco, third down with under 3:30 on the clock. Less than 3:30 on the clock. Rams up by a field goal, but Mullins is in field goal range. And they have the ball, 3rd and 6. They could score or tie it right here. They could score or tie right here, guys. They're at the 25. San Francisco on 3rd and 6. Oh, he caught it, and it was knocked out of his hands. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to kick it to tie it. It's going to be about a 50-yarder from here. It's probably about a long 40, or a 50-yarder from here?
Look at all the blue jerseys.
I think that was Johnny Johnson going by him.
Let's see what happens. San Francisco had their hands on it, but the defense got there at the same time and knocked it out. Field goal attempt, what is it? 44. I was off. 44-yarder. Down the middle, couldn't be more perfect. That was so down the middle. I don't think I've ever seen a more perfect field goal. Mahomes back with the ball. I hope Mahomes throws an 80-yarder. Pass caught, first down. 11 yards.
Still slinging it here in the fourth.
What's Mahomes got now? He's got to be near 450 yards.
Found on Buffalo's win over the Chargers, or how about Miami bouncing back?
They're not showing his stats, but Mahomes has got to be at about 450 yards.
See Kansas City and Miami on CBS in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks from now, Andy Reid and the Chiefs will be back.
435. Mahomes has 435 yards. He needs over 100. It isn't looking good, guys. He slowed down a lot in the third quarter. Run up the middle, maybe gets 3 yards. Now they're running a lot of clock, too. Mahomes is not going to reach the record, but Tyreek Hill could still have a chance at the receiving record. Tyreek Hill needs about 70 yards. So literally, Mahomes has to air it out for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill could get the yardage record.
But that's that battle tested all the time. They have the ability to do that at the right time. They get 5 tough yards. The other key things.
They got everyone spread left.
Second and 5. 11 and a half remaining.
Mahomes is going pass. Gets it off. It's a catch. Kelsey gets it, but he only gets about 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and about 3, maybe 2. 3rd and 2, guys. They're keeping Tampa Bay in this game. 3rd and 2. Tampa is only down by 10, and Brady's about to get this ball back again. And guys, Brady's thrown at least 2, maybe 3 interceptions. Still only down 10 points. Kansas City's giving him opportunities. Rams, high score Rams game, 2 minutes left.
I know Seahawks fans are watching NFL Red Zone right now. You guys are
Mahomes,
really upset.
he goes, catch made.
For a
First down, Mahomes gets it off. Goff has it. Catch made, Goff. First down, Goff. Both teams are throwing and converting.
And then make a ridiculous throw that not many people can make.
Mahomes is at 450. He's at 450 yards right now, Mahomes. He's a little over 100 yards off the NFL all-time record.
He has that, and then he also checks 10 other boxes. You know,
Handoff up the middle, maybe gets 3 or 4 yards.
Another run up the middle for about 3 with Edwards-Helaire.
Under 9 minutes.
underrated things.
San Francisco's about to hit the 2-minute warning. They have to run one play. The game clock's off by 1 second. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 5, and they got to run another play because it's an incomplete pass.
Incorrectly a year ago.
2nd and 6, Mahomes throwing. 2nd and 6, Mahomes throwing. He runs, and he's sacked. It goes down as a sack. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Having a ton of fun making plays out there this afternoon.
3rd and 5, Goff has the ball. Rams game, we're going back and forth. They're both moving quick. 3rd and 5, Rams ball. He throws. Incomplete. No flags. Incomplete. It's 4th down. Rams are kicking back. San Francisco could win this game. Mahomes throwing on 3rd and 7. He's got time. He throws. It's caught for the 1st down. Kelsey gets to the 20, but there's flags everywhere, and it looks like it's holding.
I mean, there's going to be probably on Fisher, the left.
It looks like it's holding Kansas City because Mahomes was about to get dropped. Holding offense. It's going to be 3rd and 17. It's going to be 3rd and 17. Kansas City ball down up by 10. San Francisco has the ball tied with the Rams at 20, and they got the ball 1st and 10.
That looks like they kind of pushed him down. I don't think that was all.
Here we go, guys. Mahomes from the 50. It's 3rd and 17. If they don't convert, Tom Brady has 8 minutes to come back into this game. 3rd and 17. Tampa Bay has all their timeouts, the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Mahomes throwing. He goes end zone. Intercepted. Intercepted. Tampa Bay intercepts it. Mahomes did not get it out there. There is flags. There's flags.
They're going to protect the quarterback.
They're saying it's roughing the quarterback.
I think he did hit him though, Jim. If you look, when he threw that, it looked like his head got snapped back.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 90. It's a 15-yard penalty. And an automatic. First down.
They get him on a 3rd and 17 from the 50. Mahomes gets intercepted, and they call it roughing the passer.
It's a poor decision by Mahomes. The worst one today, and that right there is a poor decision by JPP.
Roughing the passer
And it is the
on a 3rd and 15. Oh my God, guys. 3rd and 17. You get a roughing, and it was. I'm not saying it wasn't. It was. But my God, he did hands to the face. He did a hands to the face when the quarterback still had the ball. Oh my God, talk about, guys, now they're 1st down inside field goal range, and that was an interception. Oh my God. Run up the middle, gets about 6 or 7 yards. More flags. More flags.
Another marker down.
It looks like it's on Kansas City.
Holding. Offense.
Holding Kansas City.
10-yard penalty. Replay.
Now it's 10 yards backed up again. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 20, and it's kind of back to where we were again.
Look at his hand. You can't, like, you can't hit him.
Yeah. See, the defensive guy on the Mahomes quarterback roughing the quarterback, he didn't intend to do it, but he did it, and that's the rule. He didn't mean to do it, but he did it. 7 minutes. It's 1st and 20 from the 43. Out of bounds. Tyreek Hill misses out of bounds. 2nd and 20 from the 43. They're out of field goal range.
Tried 3 times now, worked on the first one, not the last 2.
Tyreek Hill is trying to say he deserved a flag. He got jacked out of bounds. No flags. He's saying he should have. Maybe he should have.
Mahomes has targeted Hill 14 times in the game, completing 12 of them.
Mahomes has targeted Tyreek Hill 14 times, and 12 were catches.
Take a look on the top of your screen.
You'll see drama building there in Tampa Bay.
7 minutes.
Real drama in the
Mahomes throw, caught, running.
Kelsey with a
Kelsey gets to about the 30. Still a long 3rd down. And now here comes Mullins. It's going to be a 3rd and short, under 2 minutes, tied up with the Rams. San Francisco and the Rams are tied.
72. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay.
Holding on Kansas City again. That's the 3rd holding penalty this drive. Kansas City has 3 10-yard penalties for holding this possession. They are now out of field goal range again. Back out of field goal range. San Francisco, 3rd and 2. They get the catch. He's running downfield. Cross midfield to the 48. Guys, San Francisco, 1:40 on the clock, about 10 yards out of field goal range. They could upset the Rams, put them to 7 and 4. I hope they do. I want the Rams to suffer for the Saints' penalties from previous seasons. Samuel on San Francisco over 120 yards. Pass caught, running to the 41. They're giving him the 40. It's, guys, they're on the brink of field goal range. From here, it's a high 50-yarder. A high 50-yarder from here.
The same can be said about Deebo Samuel, because when you see that play there, that little swing pass, that's an extended.
Guys, if you're still with me, we're just seeing the ends of the afternoon games. I want to see if Tampa comes back. Kansas City's giving them every opportunity. Rams call a timeout, guys. We're going back to Kansas City. It's 4th and 27. 4th and 27, guys. He went to Tyreek Hill. Oh, no, is that? No, it wasn't Tyreek. They're going to have to punt it back, guys. They did so many penalties, they're backed up past midfield and have to kick. Bad kick. Bad kick. Real bad kick, guys. So, Kansas City, 3 10-yard holding penalties that possession, and then messed up on the kick. Tampa Bay is going to have decent field position with a good 6.5 minutes, and they got all their timeouts and the 2-minute warning. I'm only sticking with red zone because of Kansas City. I mean, because of San Francisco. I'm going to go to Tampa Bay as soon as I have Tampa Bay televised, but I want to see if San Francisco kicks it. All right, we get it. Let me see the end of the friggin' game. I don't like drinking out of cans. I spill it in my beard. On 3rd and 1, they stop them. San Francisco misses on 3rd and 1. They're in field goal range, but it's a far, probably about a long 40, 50-yarder.
Do you go for it on 4th down?
With 34 seconds, so the Rams still having a time.
Yeah, that's the problem. Even if they make the field goal, the Rams still have time and timeouts.
And the Rams did such a great job of not allowing them to.
Guys, it's about a 50-yarder. Rams take their last timeout. Rams either took their second or last timeout. Rams took their last timeout. That's it. Rams are out of timeouts. It's 4th and inches. And San Francisco is tied with the Rams. They're not sending their kicking unit out. It would be a 58. What would it be? 56. It would be a 56. They're going for it. San Francisco is going for it. 4th and 1 with 30 seconds, tied with the Rams. Handoff. And he makes it. It's 1st down. He got it. He got it. He definitely got the 1st down. He got, and then some, like maybe a half a yard more. So San Francisco now calls a timeout. Tampa Bay has the ball from the 30.
Moment there in the Rams-Niners game. Kyle Juszczyk.
Brady goes air.
Tom Brady needs 2 scores here.
No good. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tom Brady. Oh, and Mike Evans looked shook up on the side. He missed that catch by Brady, and he shook up. Robbie Gould is getting ready for that punt. They're at about a 55-yarder right now. They cannot lose yards. San Francisco has to push forward. They have 2 timeouts, 28 seconds. Oh, previous play is under review. They want to make sure he got the first down. They want to make sure he got the first down, but he definitely got it. He definitely made the extra push.
The spinning fullback, that surge. Third down threats it. Got the first.
Brady gets it in there for the first down.
Well, this could get interesting, Tony, if you're able to produce anything out of this. Field goal, bring it down to one-score game.
First and 10, Tom Brady.
Again, another blitz.
Airs it out.
Brady unloads it over the
Out of bounds.
By Antonio Brown. But a flag
Out of bounds, but there's flags.
in the backfield, and I believe Brady got hit in the helmet. And the head.
Brady got hit in the head. It's going to be a roughing the quarterback.
JPP hit Mahomes earlier.
They're giving Tampa Bay has a 10% win chance, they said.
Can't touch it.
Personal foul.
Roughing the passer, automatic first down and penalty yards.
An automatic first down.
Who's still in the chat with me? Whoever's still in the chat, I never took the Saints winning, game-winning shot. So whoever's still in the chat, you want the winning shot, you got it out of my LSU shot class. I got this when I was in Louisiana at LSU. I visited LSU in Louisiana, and I got this shot class there. You can have this shot. Tom Brady at midfield, catch made. Leonard Fournette gets 7 or 8 yards.
Clock will continue to run. Inside of 5 minutes.
Brady has over 300 yards, but 2 interceptions. Brady has 315 yards, but 2 interceptions. They get another first down. Leonard Fournette goes out of bounds. They're at about the 30. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. They're down by 10. They got to score quick. And they still have 2 timeouts and the 2 minute. Oh, no, they still have all their time.
Reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands is called first down.
San Francisco ruling stands. They got first down. They went for it on 4th and 1. Brady throws. Catch made. Another first down. Another first down. They're almost inside the red zone. They're at the 22. Tom Brady needs to score. I don't want him to, but I kind of want Mahomes to come back out and break records. Here we go, San Francisco, 28 seconds left. Tie score with the Rams. Drops the ball, incomplete pass. 23 seconds, clock stops.
This is big because you want to be able to move the ball down the field, but you know you can't really drop back because Aaron Donald is.
Robbie Gould is getting ready to boot this ball, but they're using up clock and trying to get him closer. From here, it's about a 55-yarder. From here, we got about a 55-yarder. Mullins throws, catch made, gets 5 yards. That puts Gould that much closer. Now you're looking at about a 50-yarder, and it's 3rd down. San Francisco used the timeout.
And you see Debo Samuel up at the top of the screen.
And here goes Tom Brady, 2nd and 13. Tom Brady, 2nd and 13, fires, gets the catch and out of bounds. They're inside the 15. Inside the 15 to Godwin. Clock stops. They got 4:15 on the clock, guys. 4:18. 4:18. Another roughing the passer on Brady. They're going to be 1st and goal from wherever. Tom Brady gets 2 roughing the passers on this drive on 3rd down. 2 roughing the passer on 3rd down this drive. 3rd and 6. San Francisco gets to the 29. It's 4th and 1, and they're taking the clock down. They're going to take a timeout and try to win the game with Robbie Gould. It's tied right now, 2020. This is the last play of the game, and then I could go live to Kansas City. Here we go, guys. Tom Brady from the 6. End zone, fires, tackled, no flags.
This is a kick one.
No good.
Penalty on that play. This was the hands to the face.
Yeah, clear hands to the face.
Second roughing the passer penalty against the
Second roughing the passer against Tom Brady. Both of them are obviously clear that it was, and they're both on the same drive on third down.
Robbie Gould, he's done this
Robbie Gould from 47. They got him 10 yards closer almost. So here we go. They ran out the clock, got him 10 yards closer for the win and the upset against the Rams. San Francisco for the upset, runs off sides. Rams run off sides. They're going to put Robbie Gould even closer. Ice Poppy, I cannot stream the game, bro. Sorry. I actually have plans after this. I cannot stream the game. I apologize. I'm also exhausted. I want to take a break, and I actually have plans. So, sorry I cannot, but I'll finish these games out. Brady, end zone, Mike Evans, touchdown. But they're saying no good. Pass interference, offense, they're saying. I don't know. The kick's off. And it's good. Robbie Gould with the 43-yarder or 42-yarder. San Francisco wins with a field goal as time expires. San Francisco wins. We're going to go to Kansas City live. That's it. It's the only game left. Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady has the ball. I don't know what the call was. Tom Brady just scored a touchdown, which would put it Kansas City up by 3. But then somebody said, I'm going to turn this down. Kansas City just said that it was offensive pass interference. That's it. Go to the game. What the heck are you guys doing? Red zone does not cover plays after the catch. I don't know why they're not going to the actual game. I'm just going to go to the last thing. I don't know why Red Zone's not going to the San Francisco game. I'm just going to go. All right, here we go.
Defensive holding against the Chiefs obviously declined, so it's a Brady to Evans.
It was accounted, guys. The touchdown counted. Mike Evans' touchdown counted. Kansas City was trying to say offensive push-off, offensive push-off. Mike Evans' touchdown counts. There's plenty of time, and Tampa is only down by 3.
Brady and Patrick Mahomes dueling it out late in the fourth quarter. And just to put a button on the NFC West right there, you've got the Rams, who were leading the division coming into today, losing. Seattle vaults into the top spot.
Oh, my God. The cable remotes suck, guys. I don't know what the deal is with Fios or cable in general. I had Optimum before this. Now I have Fios. The remote controls on these TVs blow. They're so delayed, it's ridiculous. How does technology, like everything else, Roku TVs, Fire Sticks remotes work good? How do their remotes work so shitty? Cable remotes are the worst remotes on earth. And it's funny because they charge you, like a Roku TV, you buy it once, it's yours, you own it for life. And it works flawlessly. Cable, they charge me hundreds of dollars a month, and it's the worst shit remotes I've ever seen. All I know is I am watching Kansas City live, televised on my cable station. We got the Drew Brees armrest going in honor. Here we go, guys. 14 unanswered by Tampa Bay. Mahomes is coming out, up by 3. And they punt it. It's 4-10, guys. Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, down by 3. Kansas City has the ball. Kansas City has to run clock. They're showing the game, the shootout with Tom Brady when he was on the Patriots. Then they had another championship shootout, and Tom Brady won that. Then they had the Super Bowl, or Week 14, where there was a shootout and Kansas City won. It's always a shootout with these guys. But this is Tom Brady on a different team. Kansas City run up the middle, gets 6 or 7 yards. 7 yards under 4 minutes, guys. All Kansas City has to do is run the clock. All Kansas City has to do is run the clock. Mahomes has 452 yardage, 3 touchdowns, all to Tyreek Hill, 452 yards. So even if he had that guy make that a guy missed an 85-yard catch and run for a touchdown. Even if he got that, he still wouldn't have had the record yet. He's about 20 yards short if that happened. I want to see if he makes those 20 yards, because if he does, he would have had the NFL record, and his guy dropped a wide-open touchdown catch. 2nd and 3. Mahomes runs it, gets the first down. Mahomes runs it and gets the first down.
They've thrown for 797 yards and 6 touchdowns in this game. There was a wide open space there to go ahead and get a new set of downs.
Under 4 minutes, guys. Mahomes just got the first. Mahomes has almost 500 combined yardage. Throwing and rushing, he's almost 500 combined. Everyone's stacked in the middle. Everyone's stacked. They're running the clock. Run up the middle. Gets about 4 yards, maybe.
Quick update from New York. JP and Nate, all yours. Never been any quick in San Francisco. That's right. With 13 guys on IR, it doesn't matter. Game tied at 20. Bobby Gold, 42-yard game-winning field goal. And they shake up the NFC.
We're running clock, guys.
Win this one, 23-20. Back to Jim Nance. I tell you, that's an amazing
2nd and 6.
job by Kyle Shanahan and his
2nd and 6. 3 minutes.
so much of their talent and somehow won on the
Tampa just took their last time out. Tampa just took their last time out, guys. So that's it. It's 3:15 on the clock. 2nd and 6. All they have left is the 2-minute warning. They got to stop Kansas City. If Kansas City gets 1 or 2 more first downs, the game is over. Here we go. 2nd and 6 from the 40. Mahomes running around. He's got plenty of time. He runs up the middle. He's got space. And he gets the first down and then some. He's at midfield. He's at midfield. They might even add to their score, guys. If they add to their score, it's game over. If they get another first down, it's likely over. The Tampa Bay Bucks cannot make any more timeouts. They got the 2-minute warning. They are lucky if they can hold them 1 more set of downs. And now Mahomes is at 486 total yards. He needs 14 more yards to break 500 total yardage for just himself. 1st and 10 from the 48. Mahomes hands off. Up the side, maybe gets a yard. We're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. Taking it down to the 2-minute warning, guys. Taking it down to the 2-minute warning.
Brady trying to figure out the desperation plans.
Brady trying to figure out why he sucks at football, even though he clearly doesn't suck at football. We have 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Tampa Bay, what is this? The Midnight Sky with George Clooney. And that looked like Felicity Jones. Oh, wait. Who is that? Who is that? It looked like Felicity Jones, but it wasn't. It was a grown-up version of a kid actor I cannot picture. It looked like a kid actor that's grown up now. Timeout, guys. Every game is over except Tampa and San Francisco. San Francisco just ended on a game-winning field goal against the Rams. They upset the Rams. The Rams are 7-4 now. Upset them at home. And now all we got left is Tom Brady and Tampa Bay. Kansas City has the ball. All they got to do is get one more first down. They get one more first down, they can run the clock, and the game is over. If not, Tom Brady just needs a field goal to tie it and a touchdown to win. I do not want Tampa Bay and Tom Brady to win, obviously. I am a Saints fan. They're division rivals. If Kansas City beats Tampa Bay, we have a 3-game lead on the division. That is huge, especially since Tom Brady's gone and there are 5 games left in the season. 5 games left. If we lose all of them, we still have a really good shot at winning the division, because all we have to do is win 2 out of 5. We just got to win 2 out of the next 5, and we got the division. I don't want to just win 2 out of 5, because we also have first round bye right now. Only one team in each conference gets a first round bye, and we have it. We are winning the NFC conference. So we have to keep winning to control our destiny. But worst case scenario, I want Tampa to keep losing so we clinch the division early. If we clinch the division early, we could give Brees more rest time in case he needs it. His ribs are broken. He has many broken ribs, over 10. I've heard anywhere from 6 to 13 broken ribs. I didn't even know we had that many ribs.
What's your gut tell you, Tony, here at Raymond James?
Coming back from the 2-minute warning.
Well, 2 runs. Takes it down to 30 seconds. At best, Tom Brady gets the ball.
They have to get a first down to win.
Have to run the ball twice, but you have Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes has to get a first down to win. Catch made, tackled, 1-yard gain. Maybe 2. Clock's running, maybe got 2 yards.
Running it for 2 yards, right? But if that's incomplete,
Mahomes is now at
what are we doing? We just gave Brady
488 yards.
We don't get it. How did Brady go 90 yards in 30 seconds with no timeouts?
It's a minute 30. They're still taking clock, guys. Even if Brady gets the ball, look at how tan Brady and Gronkowski are. I feel like Brady and Gronkowski living in Tampa Bay are getting a lot of sun. 3rd and 7, they have to convert. 3rd and 7, he gets it off. First down. That's it, guys. First down. Game over. He gets the first down on 3rd and 7.
Turning into the teacher sometimes, and right there,
That's it, guys. On 3rd and 7, he gets 8 yards. On 3rd and 7, Mahomes gets 8 yards. That now he's got 496. He's going to miss breaking 500 yards. I feel bad, man. He's going to miss 500 yards by a couple yards.
That puts Mahomes and Brady combined over 800 yards today.
Over 800 throwing yards combined by him and Brady. And I think it puts Mahomes, he takes a knee, which loses him yardage. So even if Mahomes just got the record, he just lost 2 yards by taking a knee. So he actually lost yardage, giving up the game, and that's it. Every game is over. We've watched every game up to the night game.
The second most in his career.
Second most yards in the history of his career. So even though Mahomes almost broke 500 yards, it still wasn't his all-time best.
good chance. I don't know what even that percentage is that these two are going to be here in Tampa. Wow. Today, both sides of it. I thought Tampa Bay.
Tampa goes to 7-5. The Saints are 9-2. 7-5. The Saints are 9-2. 9-2.
I mean, we're to get there because the Saints have that decided edge.
We still haven't had our bye week either, guys. Saints still haven't had their bye week. We're 4-0 in the division, 9-2 conference, solid lead, holding the NFC, and we're the second best team in the NFL. Second best, well, it depends how you want to call it. Pittsburgh is number 1 at 10-0. They play on Tuesday. 10-0 Pittsburgh Steelers number 1. Then it depends on whether you call the 10-1 San Francisco. Oh wait, no, of course. What am I talking about? Kansas City is definitely second at 10-1. I was doing weird math. So Saints are third best in the NFL. You got Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Saints. And I'm calling it. Because everyone kind of left after the Saints and I was just riding it out. I'll see you guys later. If you're still in the chat, it was good sticking with me. If not, the Saints game ended an hour ago. That's how crazy fast the Saints game was. The Saints game ended an hour ago, and the other afternoon games just ended. That wasn't overtime. Those were regular games, not overtime games. That's how quick the Saints destroyed the Broncos. 31-3. Saints win. Go check out the Tyson video if you didn't. Later.